Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon. SoulSilver specifically. Welcome back to our continued gym challenge. It has been far too long, in my opinion, since we've had the joy of playing a bit of Pokemon, and I thought we'd come back. Viv, well done for getting first, and thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. More well, congratulations on getting second. Great to have you both here. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Off stream between this one and the last stream, which I don't know how long ago that was. I just did some grinding, got us up in level, so we'd be ready to face off against Morty, who is our next challenge. Let's jump into it. See how we're getting on. I've also kind of forgotten how far I got. No, Sunday sucks. I think I know why you think Sunday sucks, and if it's the reason I'm thinking of, I agree. Also, we had a sound issue last stream. I think that should be solved now. We should be okay. If we have the same problem, I will try to fix it. Oh god, it's already happening. Right, let's have a look here. Okay. Let's see. This is frustrating. I wonder, is it because of the stream capture that it's having issues? Because it wasn't having issues when I was doing it on my own. When I was just grinding. So I'm a bit surprised that we're having issues now, but let's see, maybe it'll settle down. Anyway, right, let's have a look at our team. That's the wrong button. Sorry, Oak. And I wonder if my mouse shows up here. It doesn't, cool. But I can't keep my mouse over here because I do have a functioning touchscreen. Right, okay, so we have a team of 5. I believe I've retired the Pokemon who we won't be bringing, who I believe is my starter, because he is a grass type, and I'm worried that they might have access to poison type moves, and so I've boxed him for now. I just worry that he won't be very good. As a reminder of the gym challenge rules, because it has been some time, I'm gonna go to Mackey's, which is funny because I shouldn't. Hey, don't be hey. No negative self-talk, thank you very much. If you want to go to Mackey's, have a nice time, tell us what you get. But do not be mean to yourself. Thank you very much. So, as a reminder of the gym challenge rules, we can match the number of Pokemon that the gym leader has, and we can match the level of the gym leader. We cannot exceed either of those things, and we can't use any healing items, unlike the gym leader. In addition to that, there's an extra stipulation, which is if we are going to the gym and there are gym trainers on the way to the gym leader, we can bring in 1 additional Pokemon to help us even the odds against the sort of gym leader's underlings. So that's what we have right now. I think there are like 3 or 4 gym trainers in Morty's gym. So either way, we're going from 4, because Morty has 4 Pokemon, to 5 Pokemon. If we manage to defeat all the gym trainers and then lose to Morty, we are going to instead go back to the gym with 4 Pokemon. Right, now that I've explained our spiel again, let's go back into... I might even remember to add this as a VOD to my YouTube channel, because I've explained everything so well. I forgot how to drive. I don't believe you. I think you just had a moment where you forgot how to drive. That's different to forgetting how to drive completely. Well, I hope that you're remembering how to drive safely, and I hope you can explain what happened later on. Okay. Yeah, now that we've left this... Yeah, okay. We're getting partial frame dips, but I'm not dropping any frames on OBS. That's good. That's good. Let's see. I'm gonna just go ahead and see what I can close or get rid of to make this work a little better. It must just be OBS. Must be OBS doing something to the capture that upsets it in some way. Because it was fine when I was playing on my own. Seems mostly okay, but I do know there's a bit of... I know there's a bit of... with the noise, and I apologize for that, the sound. Maybe we'll replace it. Maybe we'll overlay it with the actual gym theme or something. Okay. Also, sorry, you will also notice that I... of my team... Monty Python has far and away the lowest level. He's only level 21. That is because he evolves to level 22, and I thought it would be more fun if he evolved on stream. So he's probably going to evolve after our first fight. I think I got his XP up pretty high, but I think I leveled him up and then actually reloaded the save so that we could do it on stream. Anyway, right, let's go ahead and face off against our first gym leader. Our fourth gym leader. He's the fourth. It's been a while. Yo, champ in the making. The trainers here use ghost-type Pokemon at will. Well, I'm not Will, so, I mean, that should be fine, but, what do they use against, like, me? A ghost is like a shade or a phantom. It won't do any good to use physical strength alone. Okay. And here we go. Great music. I'm just vibing with this, honestly. Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? I was a bit more Picard than I was aiming for, but you get it, old lady. Medium Georgino. I'm a large. Nice to meet you. It's Jastly. Great start with the Intimidate. I don't know how much physical attack they rely on, but always nice to get it out. Let's just go with Bite. I think we might do this in one, actually, because we've got a pretty serious level lead. I do know that we are lower than Morty's level. I know that for a fact, so we're okay. But I am shocked at how much lower this Ghastly's level is. I'm going to leave Monty in for another one. Oh, you've got a lot of Ghastlies. Okay. I might just get him to... I might just get her, excuse me, to go and match up with the experience of the rest of the group. Although I think with Bite and Arbok's boost stats, Monty's probably going to be the MVP of this particular gym. So I was visiting Brussels recently with some friends. We were visiting the site of Waterloo, which is famous because it's kind of where Napoleon was defeated by Wellington. Very much changed the tide of history, you know, sort of determined the outcome of the Napoleonic Wars and the outcome for Napoleon himself. And a question that came up was, you know, what one item would you bring back in time and give to Napoleon that you think could change the most? And so, you know, there were some obvious answers, like if you had like troop movements of the day, like like in writing, and you could kind of outline it, you know, maybe that would make a difference. My question is, what Pokemon do you think would make the biggest difference if you gave it to Napoleon? Or, even if you couldn't give him one, if Napoleon had a Pokemon, what Pokemon would it be? I'm not sure. I feel like there's probably... is it Kalos? Is French, so maybe it should be a Kalosian Pokemon? Aha, here we go. Nice, okay. Got a serious upgrade to our firepower. Crunch, yep, we love Crunch. That'll go. We'll probably replace Bite. Technically, Crunch is different because it doesn't have the flinch chance. Instead, it has a chance of lowering defense, and flinch is obviously quite good. But I don't know if we want both. I mean, realistically, we're only ever using one, aren't we? And so we just replace Bite. But having Crunch this early, I mean, we're just gonna trump this entire gym. It's not gonna be a problem at all. Right. Okay. We use only ghost type Pokemon. No normal type attacks can harm them. Or fighting type attacks. Wasn't paying attention to the platform. Her fire went out and I immediately got lost. Okay, so the gimmick is if you fall off, you have to start over. Okay, cool. Sorry, Oak. I pressed the wrong menu button again. I'm sorry. Okay. So in terms of the kind of, yeah, the plan is, I should probably give you an item. The plan is, I guess the quick call. I don't really have much. So, yeah, so obviously Monty with the crunch is huge. Noctowl has confusion, but really isn't much good, to be honest. Reflect is potentially useful for setting up defensively, but again, I don't know how much we should expect any physical attacks coming in. Rock Tomb basically is Onyx's only move, and technically Screech. I assume Screech can still hit ghost types because it's a status move, but either way, Rock Tomb's kind of our move. Slowpoke already has Surf, which is obviously one of the best water moves in the game, so that's great. His stats are not good, but they can be made good if we need. We've got Yawn for some control options, and Surf is just a huge move. And then Axel is, again, not great. It would be really great if Axel was evolved, but failing that... I'm going to give you that bell, actually. That's what I should do. But failing that, at the very least, it's a 5th Pokemon, neutral matchup into the types. Thundershock has a chance of paralyzing. Thunderwave guarantees a paralyze if we just need to slow them down. You know, it's better than a kick in the teeth, as I like to say. So, Quink, welcome. First you shouldn't text and drive. That's fair. I believe Civ has some sort of advanced car technology that allows her to sort of shout at the vehicle and transcribe it magically into messages. So I think it's alright, but I agree. Not sure of your way? Defeat me if you want a hint. That's less Picard, right? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Medium Grace. Medium Grace, I'm a large. Nice to meet you. Hunter. Great Pokemon. The whole Ghastly line, great Pokemon. Very different, right? Kind of weirdly different. Like Haunter and Ghastly don't look similar at all. Haunter looks a bit like Gengar, but looks nothing like Ghastly. I guess maybe the mouth is more similar. But anyway, a fantastic set of designs. Lovely purple color. Like really straightforward silhouettes that are super iconic. Great designs. Great Pokemon. And a Mega Form that's kind of cool. Not my thing, but, you know, I'm not going to come after it or anything. Okay. A second Haunter. I will stay in. I'm going to just stay in, and I genuinely think this might be the Monty show. I would like to use all my Pokemon, because I like to spread out experience if I can. And I think it would make sense to try to set up and have Monty be our sweeper at the end. You know, like, I think we really want a situation where the Morty's Pokemon have been like weakened and maybe paralyzed with Thunderwave, or even they're asleep with Yawn or something. You know, they're I forgot to read her text, got too distracted, sorry. Oh yeah, you wanted to give me a hint. Having trouble finding your way? The path is right before our eyes. Oh, I see. Yeah. I spent the spring with my Pokemon, then summer, autumn, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together a long time. That's just a banger of a line, honestly. That just hits. I mean, Edith. Nice. I understand this ghost is your friend. Cool. I don't know if, yeah, that's just, I love it when they just hit with a line, you know? Feels good. Feels good. Sucker Punch, nice. Sucker Punch is a move that has priority if the opponent is going to attack you. So, I was Sucker Punched because I was going to start shit. Which, you know, is fair. Wins and losses, I experienced both. Quink, how are you? How's your Sunday going? I hope you're having a good day. Where did Pokemon come from? I don't know, I'm sorry. I think Nintendo. Yeah, I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope you're having a good day. We're having a weekend of mixed Sundays, I think, here. But we're playing some Pokemon. We're getting back into our gym challenge. We're having a good time. So, yeah. I hope you're having a good day, and you're in a good spot as you join us. Hope you're comfortable for your evening. I shall win. No, okay. Well, then I don't know if we're gonna get to Morty today, guys, because Medium Martha says she's gonna kick my ass. So I guess we'll see what happens. If she does, I don't know. That'll probably be the rest of the stream. It's just me losing to Medium Martha, which is kind of embarrassing. Sort of undercuts my plan for the stream, but these things happen. Just gotta take them as they come. Right. Okay. With that done, I think it's time to swap some Pokemon around. See how the rest of the team faces off against various ghost types. We know Monty can do the work. Can anyone else do the work? That's kind of a question I want to ask here. As a reminder, we cannot heal, so I'm also trying to think about where I can afford to take damage, assuming that I don't do as well. No, I think I don't risk it. I think I want the full health bars. I think I want to spend all my health as a resource against Morty. I think I just basically, like, we give Monty this experience. We set ourselves up for this match off against Morty, and I think let's do our best. Ghastly. No, I'm going to keep battling. I'm thinking about how I even want to lead. I know that his ace is a Gengar, who is an absolute menace. So I think we really want to set up like a paralysis on that, just to slow it down, guarantee we get the hit off. Yeah, I don't know. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm well. I'm okay. I've had a very lovely week. Civ came to visit, and we had a great time together. We were both a bit under the weather, so we kind of took it easy, looked after each other. But it was a really nice time, and she's gone now, which is sad, but I'm still very grateful for the time we had. Geez, I shouldn't say it like that. It sounds like she's dead. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm grateful, and it was a lovely week, and I'm glad I had most of it off of work, so we just got to spend time with each other, which was nice. She showed me the Shadow Man yesterday, and now we keep saying the light to each other, which is great. So we're having a good time. Miss Thing, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Quick. I was very excited to have her as well. It was her first time visiting my new apartment, so it was great. Great to share the space with someone, Two of us and the cat having a lovely time. Us being indoors all the time, chilling out, suited the cat perfectly because it meant he had company. So, no, it was nice. It was a nice weekend. Nice week, excuse me. It was a nice weekend too, but it was a nice week. Right, okay. I think I want to lead with Axel for two reasons. I think that the Ghastly that starts up against us is not necessarily going to have the strongest moves, and I think, even though Pichu isn't that strong a Pokemon, if I can set up Nasty Plot, I think we might be able to get some good hits in. If I can go turn one Nasty Plot, set myself up for success, get some hits in, maybe even start paralyzing some Pokemon, and then swap instead of letting Pikachu faint, maybe swap, and then my speed's okay. It's actually not great, to be honest, but if I could get a second Thunder Wave off, that'd be huge. Maybe if there's a Pokemon who's like Haunter might have Sucker Punch, so we try to bait the Sucker Punch with Thunder Wave or something. So that's what I think. I think we lead with Axel. I think we then see how it goes. I think the only other Pokemon who would really set up is Short King, because he's got Curse, which is obviously a very powerful setup move. I think both of these are kind of good choices. Also, we've got control options here. We've got a way stronger move, but obviously Yawn is a temporary status, whereas if we can paralyze the opponent's Pokemon, they stay paralyzed basically indefinitely. I don't think anyone has full restores until the Elite Four in Heart Gold SoulSilver. I think he has either Super or Hyper Potions, but I don't think he has any kind of ailment restoring. So I think if I paralyze his Pokemon, they are paralyzed. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any like consistent poisoning, which would be huge. In fact, sorry, they can't be poisoned, right? Because it's the ghastly line, they're part poison. They can't be poisoned anyway, so it wouldn't matter. And then obviously I think Monty is going to be our finisher. Really useful ability with Intimidate. Crunch is just a game ender, especially with Arbok's new attack stat because it evolved. I think potentially, and he's got a nature that improves attack, unreal. Okay, so I can very much see this being a case of we kind of send out the other guys, do our best to weaken Morty's line when they're looking like they've taken a hit or two, they're suffering status conditions, when they're kind of undermined a bit, we go in for the kill with Monty. And we try to keep everyone alive so we can get some of that experience if we can help it. So that's the plan. So let's see how we go. It's good of you to have come. We met him before in the burned tower. He's friends with the guy who likes the dogs. I'm reminding people in case, because it's been a long time since the last stream. So just, we have met him briefly before. I don't remember what he said, but it's fine. I'm sure he'll remind us now. Here in Necrotique, Pokemon have long been revered. It's said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believed that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. Okay, why secretly? Why do you think he trained secretly here? Why couldn't he have trained openly for that role? This is a question for later, perhaps. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. I see a shadow of the person who will make the Pokemon appear. I believe that person is me. You're going to help me reach that level. And he's got the cool sprite, where he's got the color coding with his Pokemon team. Great stuff. All right, let's see. I believe in us, Axel. We're going to start with a nasty plot, see how this goes. Okay, that's actually... I mean, look, is that... We're locked in or speed reduction? I can't remember. I can never remember. I can no longer escape. Okay, that's fine. That's a pretty great start for us. We've got the nasty plot off. So now we're looking at some pretty serious damage. You are faster than me. So I think we're going to try to stop that first. Okay. Is that going to affect nasty plot? That's fine. That's actually perfect for us. Okay, fantastic. The Thunder Wave. Now I'm going to go first, and you're paralyzed. I say I'm going to go first because when you are paralyzed, your speed is reduced by 1/3, if I recall correctly, which is obviously very substantial. And generally, Pokemon speeds are pretty equal, so if you reduce Pokemon speed by 1/3, you're almost always going to go before that. So let's see how much this does with the nasty plot. Wow. Okay. That's really good. I'm actually... So you're going to go for a heal? I'm going to go for a second nasty plot. So now... so now Axel might sweep. Somewhat unexpectedly. Now, I say that, obviously Axel is going to be slower than every single one of Morty's Pokemon. Axel is slower than the Ghastly he starts with, so... But... unless you can one-shot me, I might be able to one-shot you. So that's pretty cool. The boosted XP. As a reminder, Axel is a gift from Crybaby Mikey, a contribution from him to the stream, which I'm very grateful for. If you don't know, Raichu is one of my favorite Pokemon. So excited to have a Raichu on my party. It's going to be so cool. All right. He's going right to the Gengar. We're going to stay in. Now, I think I still go for the paralysis here. I think... oof. I don't think you can kill me in one hit. Okay, maybe you can kill me in one hit. Shadow Ball is a really good move. I might have just... Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. I shouldn't have stayed in. Right, okay. So now Gengar's out. We need to weaken Gengar somehow. So I'm going to go with our next... kind of fastest. I think just getting some damage on Gengar would be pretty good. Shadow Ball is special, I'm almost positive, so Reflect does nothing for us here. I think I go for Confusion, because you're partly... Oh, that's actually huge. Also, the fact that it went for the status move means that it knows it can't kill me, which is great. No special defense drop, but you wasted your turn on Hypnosis. Sucker Punch isn't going to do much. Never mind. It's a critical hit. Okay, well, you know, if that's a crit, and that's about half damage... Ooh, okay, crit for crit. Fair is fair. I'll say nothing more. I feel bad that Axel got knocked out. The Shell Bell gives me a tiny bit of health. I get a lot of experience for beating that Gengar. I'm going to stay in. We're going to see if we can deal some more damage. This might now be the Twitwu show, because Confusion's obviously pretty good. Okay, it's going to curse me. I'll probably have to swap then. But this might finish you off. Let's see. Oh. You know, I'm kind of annoyed at myself now because I specifically was like, I'm under-leveled, and now I'm like, maybe I wasn't under-leveled. Maybe I should have taken on Morty while I was level 20 and had, like, a tougher fight. That's something to consider, because, like, now he's got, like, what, 2 Pokemon left? His second Haunt... No, he's got 1 left, his second Haunter. And I'll swap, because I don't want to take the... Just see what Rocky would have done. I don't want to take the curse damage. Yeah, maybe I should have just taken it. Maybe, you know, maybe I should have just believed in my team. I think I've... No, it's not over yet. Not yet. I still believe we can do it. So yeah, that's certainly a lesson. Maybe we go for the next gym without any big level up time. Maybe we just go for it and see what happens, you know? I think we might learn more doing that, even if it's potentially more one note. We've got more discipline than anyone else. You are going to go for another heal, I think. Oh, never mind. Okay, wow. So that was a pretty clean sweep. Slam. What do you have at the moment? I think Slam might be worse than Headbutt. 80, 75, okay, Headbutt's I think 70, but it has a chance of flinching. I'm not really, nah, I'm not fussed. I'd rather have the hit chance and the chance of flinching than I would the extra 10 damage. Although 10 damage is good, for what it's worth. From my understanding of the damage calcs, the number on the move is one of the most important, because it's the number on the move times your attacking stat divided by or minus the opponent's defensive stat, which means it's kind of close to like 1-ish or whatever. I don't think our potentials are so different, but you seem to have something more than that. So be it. This badge is yours. Did anyone else hear me say this badge is yours? This badge is yours. Right, okay. This badge is yours. I said it again, and that time that was not okay. This badge is yours. By having the Fog badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, Pokemon will be able to use Surf. Nice. Here's another thing. I want you to have this too. TM30, I think this is Shadow Ball. That's kind of his iconic move. It's Shadow Ball. I was right. It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. Thanks, Morty. I'm just gonna shortcut. No. I'm just gonna shortcut. No. I'm just gonna shortcut. There we go. Okay, cool. We're out. Whoa, Gruffy, you did great. I was cowering the corner out of pure terror. I'm sorry to hear that. Right. Let's heal up Axel and grab our 6th party member. And then mosey on. I think the next gym is Jasmine, I think, who we are really going to struggle with. We do not have a team for a steel type because I didn't... Ooh, maybe we bring Vulpix. How else do I deal with... Okay. Realistically, if I can get a ground move on Onix, we can deal with Steelix, but there's 2 Magnemites. They both levitate, so I can't use ground moves. You also have Rock Smash, which is a fighting move, which works against Steel type. But you're not Steel bonus, you're not Steel typing, and your attack stat is really bad, so you're weak to Steel because you're Rock. So, not sure. I'm not sure how we do this. And then I don't know who we replace to bring Suro onto the team. Maybe it's Rocky. I like Rocky, but you know, he's a traded Pokemon, so he's kind of less unique than the others. We've caught all the others, or in the case, I guess, of Axel, he's been gifted, but like, you know, they're kind of ours, whereas like Rocky's kind of given to us, and I don't know. And then obviously because the wonders of the Johto leveling curve, we're talking about a lot of time to bring Suro up to level. Right, let's think. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now. Maybe we just do the thing where we just face off and do our best, you know? Like, Surf is neutral, I think Psychic is neutral, or maybe it's actually resistant to it, I don't remember. You know, we've got some neutral options that do normal damage. Maybe we just go for it and see how we manage. I think we have to get through the lighthouse first, though. Okay, let's see. Gonna rehearse the dance. You're there to join me? I'm alright, thanks. Okay. Nope. Sorry, I have to remember all the buttons on my controller. Okay. Oh, this is a banger. But I think I've fought most of the trainers here. I did that as part of my grinding. So I think it's mostly just... I don't think there's anyone left here. Okay. Okay. The steel-clad defense girl. Okay, and I recall correctly, if we go in... I think you tell me this. She's at the lighthouse. She's been tending to a sick Pokemon. A strong trainer is compassionate at the same time. Alright. And there's no one else in here, I think? I think there's supposed to be, like, one person here. Okay. I wonder where the XP share is, because that would be a really handy item to have right now. That would probably make training up Suro a lot more manageable, because we're about to get into that battle tower kind of lighthouse situation. That would be pretty good. Okay, let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna look it up in case I've missed it, because I will kick myself. I will physically kick myself. Let's see here. Good old Bulbapedia, our dearest friend. I'd like to search, please. EXP share. Now, if it's way later on, that's fine. None of my business. Oh, yes. I remember that. Yeah. Now that I've read it, I remember it. Yeah. Okay, cool. We could do that now, actually. Nah, let's leave it. Doing it now does mean we get that Vulpix up, though. Although, I don't know if we get a Firestone in this game. So, like, can we even evolve Vulpix, or are we just hanging out with the Vulpix for ages, you know? I think stones are, like, a pretty rare commodity in Heart Gold, SoulSilver. Although I might be wrong. You know what? Let's just hurl ourselves into it. I think overthinking things is how we end up in a situation like that, where I faced off against you know, Morty, and it was way too easy. So let's throw ourselves at this problem and try to you know, fight our way through. I think that's kind of the Pokemon way. In the past, Pokemon used to light the sea around Olivine at night. The lighthouse was made to pay tribute to those Pokemon. It also lights the shore, right? Because, like, you know, it's a thingy. People train at this lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. Okay. Let's do our best, Axel. This is no place for playing. Pokemon! I'm pretty good at doing old man voices, but it does hurt my throat if I do too much. Alfred from Batman. I loved you in Batman Begin. Okay. I should have nasty plotted, apparently. It's pretty important. Please don't confuse me. Please. Thank God. Right. Now Thundershock. I think embracing the spirit of the gym challenge, I'm going to try to treat this as like a dungeon and try to do it in one run with the items I have on me. I probably should have bought some extra potions, but I didn't. We're living in the reality where that's the case. And we're just going to try not to, like, you know, go back to the Pokemon Center too much, because I prefer doing things like that. Well, now that we've made each other acquaintance, shall we trade phone numbers? Sure. I can't remember what he said after this. Sorry, I didn't read his dialogue. I was too busy talking over him. Very rude of me. Sorry, Alfred. Lovely. Now I should be able to call you anytime. It's true. Men of the sea are always spoiling for a good fight. Kind of orcish. Don't know if that's fair on this fellow. I'm Sailor Ewie. I'll send out my best friend Poliwag. You know I gotta do it to him. Because I've done it without doing it to him and it sucks, so... Ah! Stop! Oh, nice. Ah! Stop! Ah! I think he said double. That's 3. Okay. Thundershock. Nice. We'd love to see a nasty blood of Thundershock. Yeah, cool. Stay in against Poliwhirl, do the same thing. I think we might even finish him in one hit. If we don't, God save our souls. Oh, you're still faster than me. Right, I'm not fast. I just, you're, yeah. Sorry, confusing myself. Lovely. Boosted experience, very nice. Okay. Oof, I lose. Cool, that's the first time I've lost in a while. Hey, give me your phone number. You'd be fun to battle, so I'll call you when I get stronger. Orcs is all about fighting and winning. Hey, let's battle again. There you go. He's kind of orky, as it turns out. It's fine. It's a bird guy. Gruffy, there's not. No, I know. I'm sorry, but just. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, bird guy is not going to be who Nugget fights. We're going to switch in our boy, Short King. Who I would love to make a Slow King, but I would need a Rock, King's Rock, and a trade partner to do that, so I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. What are you here for? Just to stand around and gawk? I suggest you leave. Hardner? I didn't give him a voice, so I thought I'd give him a little affectation at the end. Birdkeeper Theo, send that Pidgey. Hardner, I'm not going to stop. I feel like I'm doing a hate crime. Surf. Ah, my eyes. Try again. Oh my God, please stop. This is horrible. This is a hostile working environment. Lovely. Great work. I don't actually know when Slowpoke evolves to Slowbro, but having Slowbro would actually also be pretty cool, because I don't think I've ever had him on my team either. I'm going to switch Pokemon because I've been blinded in a workplace accident. So I'm going to swap out. Let's see if Rocky can do anything. I think he's kind of basically immune to anything a Pidgey can pull up, I guess, except for Sand Attack. And this way we can, get some experience on him. Yeah, man, I don't know. Rock Smash, I guess, is how we try to beat the entire gym. It's not a good option. I guess your ground types, you resist its possible lightning moves from the Magnemites and stuff. I don't know. I think we think about it, I like the idea of just... I do think we might need to replace Rocky because he can't evolve into Steelix, so I don't know where to get it. I think you only get a metal coat in the post-game. Although maybe we keep him for that. That's kind of cool. I'm going to stay in. Kind of cool, to be honest. Again, you need a trade partner. But again, I can export these Pokemon to my own DS and trade them to do stuff like that. Unfortunately, that means probably won't be on stream, but can't be helped. I guess I'll switch Pokemon just to spread out the experience a little. You're going to resist flying type moves, so. Though he has Insomnia and not Keen Eyes, which would obviously ignore the sand attacks. Why does this guy just have a bunch of, like, Pidgeys? Like, we're in a tower after you've beaten the 4th gym leader, and he's got, like, Pidgeys. So strange. Okay, that's nice. Make an uproar, send out a Pidgey. Now we'll stay in an uproar, that's fine. I think we'll just knock it out in one hit again. Oh. Yeah, okay. Not really a big surprise, to be honest. But again, you see, I'm glad I didn't overthink this stuff. I'm glad I'm just throwing myself in, and and that shell bell really does not do anything now. You really are concerned. Now, the world you go up. I want to visit the sick Pokemon, but I can't get up there. There's a ladder right here. Is that man alright? Maybe he meant he couldn't fight the other trainers. That guy blocks that door, and you block an item. Alright, cool. I love an item. Jasmine is this city's gym leader. I intend to bring her back with me. Nobody better get in my way. You are, like, not in the way to Jasmine at all, Last Connie. It's nice to meet you. Marill, great Pokemon. Lovely choice. I'm... The badge is yours. I've been waiting so long to say that. I could tell, Civ, that you were driving because I imagined you lost it when I said the badge is York. And when I said it again and admitted it was by mistake, I imagined you laughed even harder. Yes, the badge is York. Oh, York. Isn't that the guy who wrote 1984 Yorg something? Yorgi? I don't know. Alright, we're just having a slap fight, to be honest. Oh, lovely. Good work, Short King. Nice, okay. Huge. Overall, a brilliant set of moves. Very happy with how that went. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yep. Oh, do let me know if volume is alright and everything, by the way, just as a heads up. If anything's annoying, just shout out. Swagger. Swagger is you confuse the opponent, but you also sharply raise their attack stat. That's a reasonably good move. Might be okay in terms of, obviously, you know, the trick with it is that it only increases physical attack, and if you use it on a Pokemon that's a special attacker, it doesn't do anything. So maybe that's worth doing, isn't that right? Yeah, sharply raises the foe's attack and enrages them. Kind of hard to use without being very confident in the move set of your opponent. I mean, it might be a move I end up using if we fight someone enough that I know every move their Pokemon has. Oh, we've got U-turn, I forgot. Man, that's a great move. Can anybody learn U-turn just out of curiosity? I did sort of laugh. I'm very glad to hear that it made you laugh, because I felt very silly saying it, and knowing that it made you laugh does make it better. Okay, nobody can learn U-turn. That is a shame, because that's a banger of a move. What else do we have? Obviously now we have Shadow Ball, Rest, we've got Rock Tomb, got Attract, Drain Punch is fantastic. But I don't think anyone can learn it. Maybe Pikachu can learn it when he evolves and has bigger fists, but I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, no one right now. No one has any fists. No one can punch. No one knows any punch moves. Shadow Claw is a very good move. Payback. Use restores if the user can use this attack after the foe. So that could potentially be good on Slowpoke, because obviously he's so slow, he's guaranteed to go second. But obviously he's, you know, he is water psychic, so in theory, sorry, he's water, but I believe his evolution is water psychic. So in theory, keeping the psychic type moves is better. No, he is water psychic. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Okay, let's put Nugget up front for a while. Nugget hasn't had any while to just see it, pal. Hello to old. How are you? Didn't see you on. In fairness, it has been a while. It's been a while, as they say. Since you've been. I can't remember how the song goes. I don't know why I kept going. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend, a good Sunday. I saw you doing a bit of streaming yourself. What were you playing? And were you having fun? You were playing some... Was it Mario or was that earlier this week? It's concerned about going outside. It's scary. But I hope you're having a good Sunday. And I'm... Ninja Kios. You're going to have to tell me what that is. I'm sorry. You're too old, but now I feel old because I don't know what that is. Wait, is Ninja the guy from Mario, the little ninja dude? Or am I getting confused? Ninja's the little guy in black with the sort of pointed ears. Anyway, you fill me in. And obviously, yeah, Civ has already begun violence, as we know. Okay, Nugget's concerned about going outside. Well, I'm sorry, Nugget. There's no two ways about it. We have to go outside. I travel the world to train with my Pokemon. Now I wish to battle with you. I love how guys will say stuff like that, and then they're like, I have a level 20 Pidgey, and you're like, where in the world have you been going that gets you by? Ah, Growlithe, great Pokemon. Fantastic little design. I'm gonna need to switch, because you're a fire type. Sure. I'm switching a fire type move. Kaizo. Oh, the Kaizo stuff. Right. Yeah, the very, very, very hard Mario. Nice. Okay. Cool. I hope you're having a good time. Ninja is Super Mario World. Right. Okay. Gotcha. It's a single level. Okay. And is Ninja also the name of the little ninja guy? Because I would like to know if I'm right. I've ordered Mackies. I'm still sad. Civ, I'm sorry to hear you're still sad, but I hope that the Mackies does help because you deserve a nice dinner. What did you get from Mackies? I would love to know. And I appreciate that you're not using any more negative self-talk. I know that you might still be thinking negatively, but I appreciate that you're not also saying it. I hope you remember that having those thoughts and saying them are two different things, and it is important to not allow them out and not let them decide how you feel about yourself, because you are wonderful. Ninja's an official character. Nice, I nailed it. Okay. Yeah, his old design. Yeah. Trying thinking that, yeah, well, that's exactly it, Civ. I'm not assuming that you're not having the thoughts. I'm just saying... you know, not actualizing the thoughts is part of it, and I appreciate that, and I think you're doing great, and I love you. Please be kind to yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. This dog is leering at me. I'm frightened. I'm gonna be so for real. I haven't really been paying attention to this fight because he keeps saying fire types and I have surf, so I kind of just thought that was the, you know, that is the fight basically, and I was right. But I'm not gonna rub it in because he seems like a nice guy. Oh, I must train some more. Oh, the light. Jasmine used to use rock Pokemon like Onix. Oh, the light. That's interesting. I think I've literally never read that before. So Jasmine used to be a rock type trainer? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that was true. I didn't know that was a part of her character. Yes, and then we fall out the side, by the way, and that is how we get up to Jasmine. So that bird guy couldn't figure it out because he was too afraid. Also, there's a map here you can look at to be like, I'm at the lighthouse. I don't know why you can do this, but I love... This is one of those things, it's so funny. This is objectively useless, right? I have a dedicated... I have a dedicated town map in my bag that I can open up at any time. It's so unimportant I haven't even put on my list of shortcuts. But like in every town, in every Pokemon Center, and at various places like this, there is just a map of the area. That's like, you're in the lighthouse. And you can look around. And I just love that. I just think it's so cool. I love just like little things in the world that you can just, you know, your character can just touch and interact with and sort of stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, it's so small, but it feels like enriching, and it feels like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, of course, like other people might need a map to be able to tell more about how they get to other places and stuff, you know, so it makes sense they're in Pokemon centers because those are kind of like public amenities for travelers and stuff like that. Anyway, just cool. Sorry, this music, I'm just letting it loop, which might be kind of annoying. Have all you seen Shadow Man? Yeah, the Shadow Man is very funny and will change the way you speak forever. Give Flash a treat. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna start this. I feel bad leaving okay, we're gonna leave the battle on this theme because it's gonna take too long if I don't give Flash a treat. Okay, Flash is gonna get a treat but he is currently sleeping on the couch in his new spot on his red blanket. I am going to go and get a treat and give it to him on his blanket because I don't want him to get up and then circle me and shout at me for more treats and stuff. So I will be back momentarily. In fact, we're going to use our BRB. So one moment. You're going to keep hearing this music though. So okay, we're back. He has his treat. I will be posting a picture of Flash eating treats up on Civ's Discord, so join Civ's Discord if you want to see pictures of my cat. Sorry, I'm going to read this dialogue and we can get out of this loop now. Jasmine must be worried sick about the Pokemon here. She won't even smile these days. That's obviously the first thing you say when you start a battle. Miss the boy. Ah, he misses you too. I hope you know that. Is this the show or the man who actually stands at the corner of my room? I can't answer that. It might be the same. It's video. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Send it on. Yeah, do send it on. Okay, Krabby. Krabby, great little guy. Great Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, sort of as expected. I'll just stay in, give Nugget a level. Gonna do another magical leaf while the turn is playing out. I will be posting that picture in Civ's Discord. And got some experience points tonight. Oh, I didn't read what he said. Dang it. Dang it. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Speaking of being sick, I've heard there's a good pharmacy in Keenwood. Okay. He is so sleepy. He is actually still in his bed. He hasn't moved, but he's slightly awake because he ate something, but he'll probably fall back to sleep very soon. He was doing that thing where as he began to get treats, he was like too asleep to sit up properly, so he just kind of, you know, gazed confused at me as I got treats out of the bag and gave them to him. So obviously he was chuffed. But yeah, there you go. He really loves that spot. Yeah, apparently. I don't know what it is. Obviously now it's the blanket, right? The blanket smells like him because he slept on it a few times, and now he's like, oh, this is a cool spot. But I don't know what started that spot over anywhere else. But I'm, you know, as long as he's happy, that's the main thing. We're pretty high up here. My bird Pokemon are in prime form. Oh, right, I'll need to swap again. Birdkeeper Dennis. I'm sending out Spearow. It's my favorite Pokemon. Sorry, I'm just for Dennis now. It's out of order. Yeah, well, honestly, Civ, there's a fair point to that. You did use the blanket the first night you were here, and then afterwards, when I folded up the blanket and set them aside, he was like, I love this blanket. I love this spot. Even when the blanket was all folded up in kind of a weird place to sleep, and we were like, why is he sleeping on that blanket? He still did it, so yeah, I don't know. You might be on something. Oh, honestly, having Nasty Plot is huge. It's such a powerful setup move. I wouldn't be surprised if we kept that for the entire run, because it's so good. So, yeah. Bennett Vero, I'll stay out. Although I don't necessarily love the way I'm distributing the levels right now, so... But I do think Axel will probably be part of the team that goes to... Oh my goodness! Never mind. Also, every time you said Shadow Ball, my brain is in the Shadow Man song, so thanks. You're very welcome. Nope, not you, sorry. You're unconscious. Let's go for Monty. Oh, you are paralyzed from the static. Nice, okay, cool. Hit you with the Intimidate. I forgot I had that. That's very valuable. Should really be thinking more about the combination of moves I have. I guess it's because I'm a bit lazy when it comes to stuff like this. This is kind of like, oh, whatever. You know, I kind of really focus up for the gyms, and otherwise I'm kind of like, you know, I'll do my best. Man, Acid is just... It's not a good move on Monty. I really need, like, a physical attacker. It's like, I need, like, Poison Tail or something. Don't even know how long it takes to learn something like that, but it would be very useful. Unfortunately, like, it's not until much later on that, like, a lot of Pokemon get, like, much better movesets that are, like, a lot better for them. So we're kind of still dealing with, like, janky movesets. We're even dealing with kind of janky level curves, you know. Sort of doing our best, but it is, it's not the easiest. Still waiting for my Mackey's. Sad more? What are you sad more for? Because of the wait time? And also, you didn't tell us what you got for your Mackey's order. Fill us in. What'd you get? Because you want Mackey's, yeah. That makes sense. And also, you've had a long day and you haven't, you know, had a meal since, like, breakfast. Oh, well, you've had lunch and stuff, but well, we've got snacks for lunch, but we didn't have a big meal. So, understandably, you want your dinner. It's important, you know? Oops, they crashed. My bird Pokemon train in Keenwoods. Since I've lost, maybe we'll go across the sea. Ah, yes, of course, the pharmacy's across the sea. That's what we needed to get Surf so we could get to Jasmine. But I think if we get to her early, she tells us, come back with the medicine, and then you can take the elevator up and down. Sailors are both kind and strong. How about you? I'm just kind. I have all my hot chocolate at Starbucks denied me. Is the Starbucks nearby still open? I can't remember if you said that one was 24 hours or not, sorry. I know you said that the Mackey's is open a lot, but I can't remember if the Starbucks is open at the same time. But if it is open, might be worth picking up one of those too, right? Service station. Okay, nice. Get up to level 24. I don't know if I get anything at this level, but just good to keep the levels even. Oh, you are both kind and strong. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Every time I come back to Olivine, I visit the gym. The gym leader's Pokemon type changed without my noticing. What do you mean changed without your noticing? That would be going further away, and they should at 8. Ah, rats, I'm sorry. You're not at that Mackey's. Oh, sorry. I apologize for misunderstanding. I wanted to battle Jasmine, but she's not up to it now, so how about you? Alright. I'm out of Mackey's on my way home. Gotcha. Okay. See you there, Roberto. Well, hey there, Roberto. Oh yeah, I've got Poison Powder. That's not going to be good against the gym at all. Dang it. And I've got Cut. Man, I am wasting a whole move slot on Cut, huh? That needs to be fixed. The Ratty Chomp. Ouch. I mean, the good news is that if I just need to, like, replace Cut, I can find the move for Getter Guy and then replace it with the Headbutt from the Headbutter guy. And then I've got a move that's reasonably good. But obviously, long term, I probably want 4 good moves and not, you know, not Cut and 3 good moves. But, like, you know, even that, it's part of the game. I don't necessarily always... Sometimes it feels frustrating because you're like, oh, man, I wanted to, you know, learn this good move. But, like, you know, part of the puzzle of the Pokemon games is, like, how do you find places for these moves? Just a shame that they're not better, you know, honestly. Like, if Cut was just really good and you were like, ah, you know, it's really good. Or you feel very differently about having to take it, you know? Or at least if it were, like, very consistent at what it did, you know? You'd probably be like, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going to send Nugget out again. Try to get Nugget up a few levels. There's a lot of Pokemon that Nugget can't face, so it's good to use them against the Pokemon you can face. And again, I don't know if he's going to be much good against Jasmine, because it's just not the right matchup for him. Grass into Steel is just useless. Especially because they've got Poison Powder and, like, nothing else, you know? Whoa, whoa, you're overwhelming. It's interesting, he has, like, 2 Machops and a Poliwhirl. I bet his team could do okay against Jasmine, actually, because, like, the Machops can use Fighting-type moves into the Magnemites, and then the Poliwhirl can use Water-type moves into the Steelix. I mean, he obviously has the level disadvantage, but it's actually kind of interesting in the sense that, like, it'd be kind of cool to, like, you know, find Pokemon like this, trainers like this who are like, I want to fight this, you know, specific gym leader or whatever, and then see, like, hey, how does that matchup actually go for them? Like, you know, is it just that they're underleveled, or is something wrong, or, you know, this Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Keanwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. Interesting. Aw, it's breathing a slide. Poor Amphi. Well, let's see what we can do. And a potion, thank you very much. And then we've got this little, like, sort of, like the forests around the area, right? Like in the distance, and you've got the lights in the woods and stuff. That's kind of cool. Okay. Going down. You've arrived at the first floor. Okay. So, we know where we're going next. We're going to Keanwood to go to the pharmacy to get a cure for the Amphi and the lighthouse. All makes sense to me. They can shine bright like a bright light, like a beacon light to guide us. They can take across the water on their backs when we are without a boat. Pokemon are helping us everywhere. I can't imagine a life without them. That's nice. You have Mackeys. Good. You still haven't told us your Mackey's order, or you have and I've missed it, in which case I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to scroll up and make sure I haven't missed it. I'm double checking. Oh, I don't see it. Okay. Alright, it's time. Please tell us the Mackey's order, now that you have it. We must know. Cheese bites, nuggets, chips, and hot chocolate. Nice. I've never had a Mackey's hot chocolate. I would love to know what it's like. I'm kind of expecting, like, it's alright, but I would like to know. Maybe it's really good, you know? That'd be a nice treat. Okay. There's a person in Keanwood City across the sea. I heard him bragging about his rare Pokemon. Pokemon get more friendly if you spend time with them. Thanks. Actually, that reminds me, I might, I like them. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to put Axel out front because he needs friendship to evolve, and I would love to... Not as much as Starbucks. Fair. And I would love to have more powerful Pokemon on... I don't want to talk to this guy. On my team, because I feel like our team is a little bit... you know, we're not great. Let's be very real. The team is okay, you know? What's this? Is this the Battle Frontier? Yeah, okay. We don't know what we need to do that. Okay, we've got Surf for over here. Hey, great waves here. No one can resist such good waves. What a weird thing to say. Alright. Alright, let's... oh, actually, I wonder, do we use repels in the water? Got 2 super repels. Might use those. Might just make the journey across the waves a little less painful. Yes. Yeah, okay, we're using a repel because that was the first space. It's Tentacool. And I should have used that nasty plot. I'm paying for it now. Wait, if I get stronger, I repel. Well, that's a fair point. It's just because the encounter rate on the water feels very high. It kind of slows you down. And in my head, I feel like I could get stronger fighting the trainers on the route. And and avoid the sort of time of fighting. I think it's going to be a lot of tentacles. I suspect it's going to be like mostly tentacles. So if we could maybe avoid that. Well, why don't we go for a bit and see how we manage? Oh, no level up. Oh, sorry, hang on. I would like to fight you. You have to warm up before you're in the water. That's basic. You're basic. Hentai Pokemon. Oh, you're gonna have to explain that to me. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh, you mean tentacle? He's a jellyfish squid. He's kind of both at once. It's very strange. We're gonna use Nasty Plot. We've seen what happens when we don't use Nasty Plot. We're gonna use Nasty Plot. Ooh. Okay. Can't swap now. All tentacles, right. Okay, I didn't need the crit there. I needed it first time, but that's fine. Actually, I probably shouldn't have Axelite because I'm going to end up in a situation where they're going to be very over-leveled. So, whereas what I need is actually friendship. So maybe I swap train them, but even then they're getting boosted XP. I don't know. Maybe I just need to go get that haircut. Oh, I forgot about the spikes. Oops, I meant to hit. Confusion. Sorry. Okay, great. We're gonna go back and heal, to be honest, and then use repels for the way back. Headbutt. I don't know if we want to forget any of your moves. No, these are all better, sorry. And also, there's a guy who just teaches headbutt, so learning it by level isn't that valuable. Swimmer Simon. Okay, I give up. Okay. Oh, goodness. Might be time for me to get a fresh beverage. Good distance away from here. Alright, noted. Let's go ahead and heal up and then grab some items. I bet you I have a situation where I've got loads of money because I haven't been properly buying items and stuff. Right. Or strepsil. Yeah, maybe. I think it's just that my throat's actually a little dry. I think I just need a bit of water. A bit of water! But not water from the sea. It's salty. It's not good for you. Right, let's go ahead and mosey into the shop. Oh, this music is so good. You know, everyone loves this Pokemon Center team, but this is a real. This is a banger. It's like a club banger. Give me like 5 potions. That'll be for like topping up health totals. Give me like, let's say 5 super potions. That'll be for like helping people out or knock down. Do we have any antidotes? Let's just go ahead and have 3 antidotes. We're probably gonna run into some more tentacles. Do we have any paralyzed heals? Let's just go ahead and grab 3 of those. Some burn heals, sure. Don't think we're gonna get burned, but you know, nice to have them. We've got 2 of those already. I'm not going to bother getting another because I think that probably means that we've got as many as we need. How many repels? Let's just get 1 more. I feel like that'll be most of the steps to the island if we want to get there. What do you sell, second person? The shelves are jammed with vibrant Pokemon goods. And you just sell like letters and stuff. Oh, netballs. Oh, okay. Don't know if we need another member of our team. I mean, we have a water type, so I don't think there's anyone we want in the ocean. My Butterfree came from my boyfriend overseas. It carried some mail for him. Want to know what it says? Let's see. Nope, it's a secret. Okay. Do your Pokemon already know the move for carrying people on water? Yes. Alright, we're gonna chill here. with Axel. We're going to take a little moment. I'm going to go refill my water. We're going to go BRB. And in the meantime, you can enjoy the chill vibes of the Pokémon theme. So be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, there was a slight glitch. I actually kept my headphones on so I could hear it. Sounds like we had a slightly bad time at Pokémon. Before we continue, just gonna... Oh, there we go. Crack it and rip it, as they say. It was weird, yeah. It was weird. I apologize for that. Right, okay. Okay, so yeah, let's go. This time we will go ahead and just use a repel. Oh god, it's having a slightly hard time again. Hopefully it stabilizes. Stabilize. Here we go. Lock up, baby, lock up. Okay. Use a repel. I'm locked. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. There we go. Are you going to Keenwood? How about a quick battle first? Sure. It's Swimmer Lane. Staryu, I'm gonna swap actually. Into Nugget. Camouflage but failed. Weird. I think camouflage is like you become the type of the last move that hits you or something like that. I lost that one. Correct. I'd say I'm a better swimmer than you. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not swimming, so I'd agree. Pluck. Okay. So Pluck is a flying type move that deals damage, and if the opponent has a berry, it also eats the opponent's berry. Which has the potential dual benefits of both getting a berry for yourself and also denying one to your opponent. Hey, you're young and fit. Don't ride your Pokemon. Swim. No. I didn't bring a change of clothes. Randall. What do you know, Randall? My life, Randall. I can do what I like. Okay. Dude, Opsy is annoying you? Oh no, in what way? What's going on? Okay, I should probably swap. Oh. Wait, wouldn't Icicle Spear be super effective on grass type? I'm very confused. Okay, this isn't going well. Oh, Jesus. In a van and parked across 3 spaces is ridiculous. Gonna head now so someone can take your space. Well, that's very good of you. But I'm sorry you have to deal with inconsiderate people, you know, parking poorly. We'll still be watching. Ah, well, watch the road first, please. Thank you. I'll keep fighting shelters, I guess. A war portal. Wow, that's cool. Uh-oh, I lost. Swimming exercises your entire body. It's healthy. That's true. Swimming is one of the few exercises I don't hate. I recommend it if you're looking for an exercise to do that's straightforward and is good for all of you. It's like good, what is it, aerobic and anaerobic exercise. No unfavorable tube for me. I'm hanging on to a sea Pokemon. So you can also hang on a Pokemon instead of surfing on it. I wonder, is that still covered by the surf move, or is it a different thing entirely? I'm just going to keep using Nugget. Keenwood has a gym. Oh my god, I nearly forgot. I'm going to have to look up Keenwood's gym stats. Critical hit, I'm dying. Yeah, if someone in chat could look up how many Pokemon the Keenwood gym has and their max level, that would be great. If they can't, that's fine, I'll do it myself. It's just a way for me to avoid accidentally spoiling myself on the gym. Although actually, if I recall correctly, I know he has 2. And I don't know what their level is. Maybe 30-ish? Natural gift. I don't know what that is. 15. User draws power by using its held berry. Nah, dude, that's so weird. Unless no, I don't know why I'd use that. Ooh, I'm feeling dizzy. Time to hit an island then. While I float like this, the waves carry me along. That does actually sound kind of nice. I haven't gone for like a proper ocean swim in ages. Route 41. Okay, this looks like it might be the wrong way. Can I land on this island? No. Okay. There's a whirlpool. The water is swirling and spinning around with a mighty roar. That's a lovely sound effect for the whirlpool, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. You look so elegant riding your Pokemon. Oh, thank you. The last guy called me lazy for doing it. Boomer Susie. Psyduck, nice. I tried Twitch just to give another Pokemon an opportunity to level up. Maybe go for Uproar for some damage. Potentially knock out the team, you know? I will stay in against Goldeen. Oh yeah, the Shell Bell. Nice. You know, it doesn't sound all like an uproar, but I guess what would I know? I'm crushed. Wasn't there a hit song about a boy riding a Lapras? I don't know. I don't know why you think I would know that. Key items. Let's have a look at this map. I want to just see where we're going. Not a item. Wait, is there another prompt for the? Oh, it's in the gear. Sorry. The gear has the map. Excuse me. Okay, so that leads to the Whirl Island, that other route, probably. Press the wrong button. There we go. So I was here. So yeah, so there was a split. Probably leads to that Whirl Island. And we're going this way to Keenwood. Okay, let's hit the road. Or the sea, as it were. Okie dokie. Repel's effect wore off, but there's an island here. Aye! In one repel. Nice, okay, that's pretty good. Right, let's heal up, and... Actually, I happen to know that there's a guy here that will give us another Pokemon, so... I'm just gonna... Can't help showing off the Pokemon you have, don't you agree? I'd love to show mine off to a friend who lives in Violet. Have you met the Maniac in the city? He's always bragging about his rare Pokemon. Pokemon at the gym are all rough and tough. They could blow me away in a second. Let me give you a piece of advice. The gym leader uses fighting-type Pokemon. You can try to fool them with Psychic-type Pokemon, or simply defeat them before they can demonstrate their power. By the way, Chuck, the gym leader, is into his waterfall training. He won't be able to hear you unless you somehow stop the pounding water. Okay. So, this is an interesting one for the gym challenge. It's actually kind of cool. This is sort of a cool, unique problem for the gym challenge. Because the gym challenge demands that we try to equalize against our opponent, and I know that Chuck only has 2 Pokemon, we can only bring 3 into the gym, which is not a lot. And really raises the question of who is the best Pokemon for the job in this particular matchup. So, yeah, it's just like, that's kind of cool, because like, a lot of the time, he's a really kind of uneventful gym because he has 2 Pokemon and you have 6, and so unless he completely sweeps you, you just beat him up, and that's it. But instead, now that I have to sort of match his energy, it might be tough, which is kind of cool. Huh? You need medicine? You probably won't appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. A secret potion. My secret potion is a tad too strong. I only offer it in an emergency. Potion seller, I need your strongest potions. There are several islands between here and Offline. A mythical sea creature supposedly lives there. Cool. Neat. Great, I'm finally available on Civ's run off. Well, Civ hasn't run off. Civ is still watching and listening to chat. He's just driving. So shout and I will, you know, either she'll see your comment or I'll read it out. Sorry, back. All this talk of Mackie D's made me hungry. No, understandable. Very fair. Chuck, the gym leader, spars with his fighting type Pokemon. That sounds weird, but maybe it's fine. I don't know. What did you have then, Too Old, since you were hungry? My dinner was a batch of strawberries. Nice. My dinner was I had a bagel, and on one half of the bagel I had ham and cheese, and on the other half of the bagel I had rhubarb jam from a village I was visiting recently, and it was very tasty. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? You look strong. Could you look after my Pokemon for a while? Yeah, sure. Oh, thank you. Take good care of it, please. I just made a quick pizza in the air fryer. Nice. We had Chinese at lunch. I was stuffed. Fair. Alright. So, the Pokemon in question is your boy Shuckle. It's your boy. Shuckle is, if you don't know, a weird Pokemon. Here are his stats. He has an incredibly high defense, and basically no attack and no speed. He also has a weird ability, which is that if he holds a berry, he eventually turns it into berry juice, which is an item he's holding right now, which is like a more generic healing item that can still be used. But if he holds that berry juice for even longer as you walk around with him, it eventually turns into a rare candy. So that's kind of his unique thing. It's pretty cool. He is objectively not a very good Pokemon, though, so we're not going to be using him in our team. Especially not against Chuck. Against Chuck, he is a rock type, so he would just get his little shell broken open and die, which obviously would be not a good outcome for anyone. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to leave. Actually, I'm going to bring Onyx with me because we're going to just explore, and he does have Rock Smash. Alright. It's kind of funny how he's like, this guy intimidated me into giving me his Pokemon, and I'm like, the box system, like, you know, like, what are you talking about? This is the best looking Resident Evil. I agree. Finally, a Resident Evil for me. This is all I've ever wanted out of a Resident Evil game. Is just to be able to run around and play Pokemon. Yeah. That's a good question. What Pokemon would the Resident Evil characters have, right? I feel like Leon would have to have a dog. You know, I don't know if it's Growlithe or if it's like a different dog, but I just feel like he's got the most guy who has a dog, you know, of the and obviously there's there's that dog from Resident Evil 4, so it feels appropriate. But then I don't know about the rest of them. You see my Nightmare Mom? Well, no, I think I've seen some of them, but I definitely haven't seen all of them. I heard you can only see it if you have a silver wing. It must have the same scent as the creature. You came from Olivine? Do you remember the 4 islands along the way? I heard that a mythical sea creature is hiding in them. I've heard that the whirlpools around the island are caused by the sea creature. You might need a special move to get past them. Kianwood. City Gym. Chuck. Blah, blah, blah. You crossed the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It would be much easier if you opened your fly, but you can't use fly without the city's gym badge. If you beat the gym, come see me. I'll have a nice gift for you. I wonder what it is. This is the house of Cameron the photographer. Take a snapshot as a keepsake. Fair enough. If you use fly, you can get back to Olivine instantly. Cool. Boulders to the north of town can be crushed. They may be hiding something. Your Pokemon can use Rock Smash to break them. Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Oh, look. It's our pal. Alright, let's go say hi in a second. Judo Chop. Judo Chop. The fact that I have to be asked every time, do you want to use it? Is like, man, you know, I'm here, ain't I? You know? Bag. Dowsing machine, please. Hospital, please. We love beeping. I love this version of the dowsing machine. I love how it beeps. Makes me terrifically happy. Anyway, let's see. I think Leon has a dog. I think we say Leon has a Growlithe, right? Maybe he has a different kind of dog, but let's say he has a Growlithe. Maybe he has a Rockruff. I think was it Rebecca Chambers and Billy from Resi Zero? Rebecca is a medic, so maybe she has like maybe she's a Chansey. She's also like a teen rookie. So maybe she has like a baby Chansey. What's the little one called? I can't remember. Happiny. Like maybe she has a little Happiny as her Pokemon. I think I think Billy has to have like an Absol or like a Houndoom, something kind of like an edgy Pokemon, you know, like I think that's very like him. I probably should try to catch that Mr. That Krabby, actually, now that I think about it. That's fine, whatever. Okay, let's see here. Get this dowsing machine up again. Mr. Mime has to be somewhere, that's for sure. Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah. Okay, there's no items here. What's the dog doing? I like that detail. He runs across the sea. That's cool. Yo, Gruffy. Wasn't that Suicane just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicane running on the waves. Beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see it up close. I've decided I'll battle you as a trainer to earn its respect. Let's battle now. Wait, I'm not ready to... Well, here we are. I wonder what Pokemon he has. This is cool. Mystery Man Useem. Okay. Again, Axel's kind of over-leveled. Good Twitter. I think if you go to turn 1 Hypnosis, we kind of counter that, which is nice. Aha! Countered. I read your move. Go Uproar. It's got the same type of attack bonus. Mimikyu. Yeah, Mimikyu's very horror-coded. Cubone, true. Carvana in the waters. Like, okay, yeah. My Uproar is disabled. Oh, whoa, that's a funny interaction. I've never seen that before. Little Evil versions of Litwick. Fair enough. Okay, I'm confused, so I'm actually going to swap out for not Monty because he's poison. Go with Rocky. So yeah, so I think we're saying I think Leon has a Growlithe. I think Rebecca has a Happiny. I think Billy has an Absol. And then who's in one again? It's who's in one? It's Chris Redfield or I'm asleep. I should swap to another Pokemon before I just got my ass handed to me. Chris is like a big muscly guy. He was like a military guy, so he should probably have like kind of a fighting type Pokemon, or like a serious Pokemon, right? Maybe he's got like a Lucario or something, or like Matchop feels too I don't know, martial. He almost like he needs like a more like less of a kind of wrestler and more of a like warrior. And then Jill is the master of unlocking things, so she should have Klefki, obviously. That's pretty straightforward. Resident Evil 2 is obviously Baby Leon and Chris's sister, whose name I've forgotten. Wait, is that Jill? No, it's Jill Valentine, isn't it? Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine is Resident Evil 1, right? I don't know. That's definitely something we should be thinking about when we're playing through the Resi games. Is like, you know, what Pokemon do they have? What kind of gym team would they have? That's always one I like. You know, a gym team, a nice gym team. You know, like give them 3 or 4 Pokemon, kind of cool moves. You know, Electrode. I will switch. I don't want to get killed. We are back, Grand. He didn't send any messages for Civ though, so I mean, just as a warning. Headbutt. Sonic Boom. Oh dear. Oh, okay, Screech. drop your defense. We're going to swap to someone with lots of health. I might use Cut. I don't know if Magical Leaf... I think it might be a special attacking move. Okay, Screech and Sonic Boom is a weird combo. Ooh, okay, nice. Wow, that's a bad luck on those hits. Don't know why you were going to Screech me if you're going to use Thunder, man. I mean, that's just sort of a, you know... That's not a series of moves that make sense. Oh, I missed too. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Get a clean switch. And... go for Crunch, I guess. You're here! Hello, hello, Civ. Welcome back in. I hope your drive was safe. I hope you enjoyed listening to the stream as you drove, and I hope it did not distract you too much from the drive. No, I'm just going to kill your hunter with Crunch. Sorry, I've already done this once before. Oh, I can't believe you're faster than me. I thought Leon would have a Houndoom personally, but I agree any kind of dog would be a good fit. That's fair. See, I don't think he's a scary guy. Like, Houndoom is kind of a scary dog, but like Leon is like a nerd, you know what I mean? Like, Leon's a goofball who says things like, hasta luego, and like, you know, Leon's trying to save everybody from the zombie apocalypse all the time, you know? Like, he's kind of like a charming young boy who's doing his best, while also like kicking the heads off zombies, and that's kind of the joy of him as a character. Houndooms are scary to me. I imagine he raised the Houndoom from above when they were killed. Well, that's a fair... That's an interesting point. Yeah. Okay, are scary to you. Okay, yeah. But I mean, like, as in... Okay, hang on. You're amazing, Gruffy. I'm starting to understand why Suikin is keeping an eye on you. I'm going to keep searching. I have a feeling we'll see each other again. See you around. Goodbye, mystery man. It was so nice to meet you. Is there like an item here or anything? No? Okay. Anything to say about that dog in your front yard? I don't remember the last time someone gave it to me. When I was young, I was a Pokemon trainer too. I tried to reach the tower and dive into the ocean. I put a lot of effort into many things. Well, I take things easy now, listening to the waves and winds on this beach. Man, that just kind of hits. I thought there was going to be a point, like she was going to give me an item, but no, she just sort of says, like, hey, in my youth, I pushed, I worked hard, and now I'm on the easy life, you know? That's kind of, it's nice. Yeah, it's a nice sentiment. Something to consider. I don't want to go inside. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. I guess take your time in the car, right? Okay, I think that's everything except for... Oh yeah, there's obviously the roots up here. How soon do we reckon I walk in the door before I've committed a grave offense? I wouldn't think in those terms, you know? It's only gonna frustrate you more. Did you know they are constructing a safari zone just around the corner? They said it'll be really fun. You'll see many different kinds of Pokemon, and it'll be all you can catch. No reason not to go, right? I'm so looking forward to the safari zone. Finish the construction already. Fair enough. What you want to safari zone doing? It's still under construction. That's pretty good. That, like, she's been badgering them, and they're like, hey, come on. Like, we're doing our best. Okay, so I can't go there. So the only thing left to do is to face off against the gym leader. Chuck. His roaring fists do the talking. So now I need to decide on a team for Chuck. So let's go do that. Just the one I just sent you. Okay, cool. I'll look them. Okay, so let's have a think about this. Okay, so obviously the flying type is good again. The flying type with psychic moves is good into the fighting gym. So I think Twitru makes sense. I think Slowpoke makes Short King makes sense because he's bulky. He's got really good moves into them, and he's also got those control options. As far as the third option is concerned, Poison isn't good against fighting types. It's not very effective, and the Crunch is also not effective against them. So I don't think Monty Python's a great pick here. Sorry, I'm just gonna reorganize slightly. Rock type is weak to fighting type, so you're also a bad pick. So I think it's really between Axel and Nugget. Heading in, regardless of what happens, I have my own heart. Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. Focus on the stuff you want to work on that you're looking forward to. That's a good way to think of it. So in terms of the Axel or Nugget, I think the thing is that like Nugget. Oh, like, so Axel has static is super good because all the fighting type moves are going to be contact. So we're pretty likely to get a contact trigger, a static trigger in the fight. That's pretty good. Downside, Pichu is tiny and a normal punch will defeat it. So we kind of don't have the same benefit we did against Morty, where we could set up, because I was like, I think their Ghastly's going to do setup on turn 1. I think I could see turn 1, they just chop Pichu's head off. So maybe it's Nugget, because Nugget can poison, which is kind of adds some inevitability to our fight. Nugget can self-heal, which is nice, and Nugget also has an attack move that's neutral into the fighting type Pokemon. So that seems pretty good. The big fear I have is that this is like the only chance we have to bring 3 in, and if we lose here, then I'm bringing in 2 Pokemon against Chuck's 2, and that is where things get really tough. But that's also the point of the challenge. So I think we lean in. I think we have some fun. Let's go for it with these 3. I'm going to open with Twitru, partly because I think that the moves that they have will be better in terms of setting up themselves to maybe I give you Pluck. Maybe I give you Pluck right now. Yeah, let's go for it. Again, we can't heal in this gym, so I kind of want to make sure that whoever is up front can like face off against these opponents. So let's see what we can do. He's so into the training, he doesn't seem to notice you. Also, that's a nice touch, isn't it? If you're down here, it's a little quieter. The waterfall's so loud, the music is kind of dimmed away, and then you step away, music picks up. That's beautiful. We martial artists fear nothing. Black Belt Lao with his big kick. Hitmonchan, very cool Pokemon. Nice. Okay. Peck is rubbish. Oh, and I've got Reflect. That actually might be very valuable. I didn't even think of that before. I probably should have started with Reflect, huh? Yeah, I'm regretting that right away. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. A second Ice Punch, so we swap into Short King. I don't know why you swap punches, but didn't work out. Although, that is a lot of damage. Confusion. Oh, you don't have Thunder Punch. Okay, I was just thinking, I think Thunder Punch might just finish me off. You were right. What were you right about? You do have Thunder Punch, you just decided to wait and bully me later. Okay. Ooh! Okay. It's a bad start to the gym. We might be doing this in 2 takes. Ah, you're faster than me. I forgot. And I think you're faster than Nugget, and you just fire punch him, right? Walked in and was a problem. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Okay, I know you have fire punch, so you're just bullying me. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I'm faster than you. You wanted priority. Okay, interesting. So, I think if you'd gone Fire Punch, Mach Punch, you would have killed me, but anyway. That's shocking. What's shocking, Lau, is that I have 1 Pokemon left, and it wasn't even the Pokemon I planned on using, and we're going to just do our best. See, I'm very sorry to hear that. Obviously, I hope you realize that, like, that isn't, you know, a true reflection of things. That's not a fair treatment of you. And you should just be able to, not able, but you should just be like, whatever, I'm gonna like water off my back. You know, I know it's not as easy as that, but I just hope you remember it's not your fault. My raging fists will shatter your Pokemon. Whoa, you don't fight my Pokemon. That's not how this works. Your Pokemon fight mine. Okay, my defense is now sharply lowered, and I have, well, I'll just do my best. Obviously, I could sort of go, I'm going to call this a wash and start over, but, like, I don't want to do that. I want to just, I think the spirit of the challenge is to, like, you know, get, like, do these things and lose and learn from them. I'm confused. I'm only seeing one of your messages there. I just said okay and then got in trouble for not wanting to tell them my week. Does that make sense? I feel like there was a first message that maybe I didn't see. I'm a little confused about that. Maybe that's just me. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, that's the only message I'm seeing. Oh, this is, yeah, to me saying let it wash. Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, I understand. Apologies. Now I'm caught up. Yeah, well, I'm not going to ignore you, Civ, you know, obviously. But, like, do feel free to rant. I know that this isn't about, you know, there's nothing about me saying, because you know everything that's wrong with what's going on, but obviously feel free to, you know, share your feelings and express them here. That's the point. Or obviously, because this is a public chat and you would feel more comfortable, you can also just message me on Discord, obviously. You know, whatever is more comfortable for you. But don't feel like I don't want to hear about it, because I do, and I want to support you. Okay, I think I'm about to get like one shot with a big punch, because I've had my defense lowered by like 4 times. So I think any move in the game now kills me. Yeah, okay, I was thinking of using synthesis there, and excuse me, I was thinking of using synthesis there, and I should have used synthesis there, because now I'm going to lose unless you need to heal. No. Okay. Alright. Wow. Okay, that was a bad start to that gym. We did not even lose to the gym leader. We lost to The second of his trainers. When do you learn a good flying move? Yeah, okay, sorry, yeah. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, cool. Okay, brilliant, yeah. Feel free to share it wherever is more comfortable for you. Absolutely. But also, you know, tell us about your yarn organizer and stuff like that. Like, yarn holder. I guess it's also an organizer, right? Because it also holds them in place. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I think I just used pluck or something, because like you need a real flying type move to do anything in this matchup, and you are just not there. 60 power, okay. Haven't done it yet, was taking my pants off. Fair enough. wasn't expecting that particular line. But yeah, very reasonable. Look. Yeah, we're just gonna use this now. I don't know when else we use it. I don't know when else you teach it to someone, you know? You need to get rid of Peck. It's just embarrassing at this stage you still have Peck. This is like, I don't know. It's very frustrating how certain Pokemon just have really, really bad movesets and you just have to like fight uphill to make them any good. It's kind of interesting, but it's frustrating too because it's like, you know, I don't even know if Twitch2 is going to level up once and then be like, I can learn Wing Attack. And it's like, oh, for God's sake, I shouldn't have wasted my TM. But then it's like, well, it's not wasted because I need it right now. And you know, what else is it for? Shadow Man made me do it. The pants. Okay, now who's Raging Fist will shatter who's pal? Let's sort this out. I'd love a setup move on Twitch2 actually for making, you know, pluck a little better, but it's fine. Let's see what kind of damage we're looking at here. Amazing. We love that. Okay, now we can make some progress. Now we can actually see some things happen. We're not dealing with Peck at level 24. We'd have a real flying type move. We're nearly a real Pokemon at this stage. The path. Gonna do the same thing again. You know, we already know this gym is tough. I'm not gonna treat it lightly. I'm gonna treat it seriously. I'm gonna do my best to defeat these Pokemon quickly and effectively. Downloading the Shadow Man video now. Screech, yeah, okay. So you've got a setup move. I don't. I'm jealous. Oh, I could have used Reflect. That's kind of much of muchness against Screech, I guess. No, it's alright. Okay. Am I faster than you? No. Oh. Okay. So you don't have any good moves into a flying type. That's why you're doing that. Okay. I should probably use Twitch2 to set up Reflect for the team, though, if possible, because... I got shattered. My Pokemon lost. My bride is shattered. What do you have to say for yourself? Fighting type Pokemon are afraid of psychic types. I'm afraid. Words are useless. Let your fist do the talking. That's a great martial arts line. That's really good. Knob. Sorry. I'm just gonna pluck. Sorry, Knob is probably short for like Nobunaga or something like that. That's not fair. I should be respectful. Choke, great Pokemon, super cool line. Mer's back out of BAB. Man, of all the moves you could use, Leer is a hell of a choice. Great. Level 26. Just doesn't say anything. Oh yeah, because words are useless, of course. I lost, I'm speechless. Oh, sorry, that's why. That's very funny. You're like, because words are useless. He's like, no, I just lost. I don't know what to say. Ah, it's a good vibe here, though, right? Just like... It's nice. Alright, cool. Let's fight this guy. Last gym trainer. You saying you reminded me of why I came downstairs. I came back up with crisps, so I went for the slash sweater. So now I'm going to be able to see if you come back at the same time. Good luck. My Pokemon and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken. Our bond is unbreakable and will not be broken by you or anyone else. It's Yoshi. But yes, these guys are definitely Japanese names, right? Yoshi, Nobunaga. I don't know what Lao is short for. Oh, he's got the Hitmonlee. The other guy's Hitmonchan. Cool. But no Hitmontop, even though it's the new Pokemon. Maybe the gym leader has one. Oh, okay. Well, that was much less dramatic. Turns out having a real move is good for winning fights. This isn't real. You're not real. You seem to have a strong bond with your Pokemon, too. It's true. I raise them from low level. I give them TMs to deal with their terrible movesets. I'm a true trainer. Your might. I kind of thought it would twist something aside, not go upwards. That seems like a very inefficient way to turn off the water. Anyway. Oof! The pounding waterfall right onto my head. Ah, why did you stop the waterfall from pouring onto me? You just spoiled my training. I have to warn you that I am a strong trainer training every day under this waterfall. What? That's nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. I love Chuck. That's a great opening. Just like, but Chuck, what you've just described has nothing to do with Pokemon battles. Oh, you're right. Nice. It's just like, okay, cool, man. Oh, great posing. I love that. Like the energy of him like almost charging up. That's great stuff. Okay, so you have 2 Pokemon, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah, you've got 2 Pokemon. Okay, cool. We're going to start with the Reflect. Oh, he has Focus Punch. That's bad. I should have attacked. Hopefully the Reflect saves my life. Yeah, okay, nice. So now we just keep the attacks up because we don't want to give him a chance to focus. Oh, he's got Double Team. Okay, well, this is bad. Well, hopefully I hit with the first attack. Okay, nice. Maybe you have even a berry for me? A tasty berry? No. Okay. I'm back with beef jerky and the fly swatter. Nice. Didn't forget the fly swatter. Oh. Ooh, I'm on 1. See if I can get it off. Oh. Okay. First time chat from a robot. This promotion on streamview.org. That's great. That's like not even, doesn't even mean anything anymore. I love how they're just becoming more and more like incoherent with time. It's wonderful. Okay. You got 1 instance of Double Team up. I kind of need to hit you once and kill you. Click the ban icon, then remember I don't have to do that here. Yes. Okay, that's not great. Confuse you? No, that's also bad. Okay, just... You've got a Hyper Potion. I'd love to get the Confusion off after the Hyper. That would be huge. Oh, I should have gone for the Yawn. That would have been really good. Okay, well, anyway, I haven't done any of that stuff. No, I don't want to give you any more chance to power up. Oh, stop, please. Okay. Okay, so I need to hit 1 more time, and you've got double evasiveness up, which is very frustrating. Okay, that's a good... Yeah, I missed. This might just be the rest of the fight. It's just, let's go gambling. Okay. So I mean, I may as well stay in. If it does the setup move, I get a free hit, right? Also, Poliwrath is such a cool Pokemon. We haven't lost yet. Yawn. Yeah, okay. Just in case, right? Okay, Nugget might have this. There's a 5-level gap. But we might have this. Let's go Poison Powder start. That's a bad choice. You're gonna punch me in the head. No, I missed with the powder. So many mistakes. Am I just dead? No, but I'm basically dead. Never mind, you wasted your turn. You can add stream boo to forbidden words so they don't even pop up in chat. Fair. I mean, I knew you'd do that, you fool. Now I'm going to attack. Not going to give you another chance. Not Yawn Yarn. No. The Yarn Pokemon is later. I don't have him yet. The Yarn Pokemon's in number 9. That's why he has me, exactly. My most loyal soldier. Oh, you have a berry? See, this would have been a great time for pluck. It's even a citrus berry. Man, that would have been crazy. Anyway. I'm going to gradually wear you down with magical leaves. I think this is... Unless you have a better move, which I don't think you do, I think I win this just by attrition and nothing else. Yeah, Lost Focus couldn't move. No, not yet. Surf. Let's see how much damage this does. This might actually still do a lot because it's still... No, never mind. I was going to say Stab and it's... No, it's a special attack. You actually need Waterfall, not Surf. That's the issue. Is Surf is actually a bad move on Poliwrath. Okay, you're going to use a potion, so I'm going to Poison Powder you. We're lucky. This is the difference between life and death. Oh, it's got Body Slam. Okay, then we just lose. A crit? A crit? No. So we lose. No. Unless you go crazy and use Hypnosis, we lose. Yeah. Unless you have an episode. Okay. We lost. I don't know what WB means. Sorry. Would be required, or did you not see my flawless logic? I didn't understand that message at all. I'm too old. Oh, welcome back. Thank you. Heard Buffy say brought and lunged. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh my god, Huey, what is it? What could you possibly want? It's Huey. My Pokemon's cool. I should never have given that man my phone number. Okay. So, now that I've defeated the gym trainers, I cannot bring 3 Pokemon into that fight. I can bring 2. So, of the 2, I think Twitwu has the benefit of having a valuable move that's really good against... Can Magical Leaf not miss? Because if it can't, that might be the move. Okay, nice. It can't miss. So I think now we know our plan is... We box Short King, and our 2-man team is Twitwu and Nugget, and we lead with Nugget because he has a move that can't miss. Because the Primape's strategy was to use a mixture of Dynamic Punch and Double Team. Focus Punch and Double Team. Focus Punch being a move that you have to charge up, but if you do, it's very powerful, and Double Team being a move that increases your evasiveness, making it easier to get the move off, which is obviously a very powerful combination. With that in mind, I think having a move that can't miss is the natural counter. So we do that. It'll take a while though, because not very powerful, right? It's not a move that's good against Primeape, and Nugget's not a very powerful attacker, unfortunately for us. Also, we've got a major level disadvantage. The Poliwrath is level 31, so we're like what, 5 levels behind basically. And then the plan is swap swap in, maybe go for. I think turn 1 we have to go for something to stop it from using its punch, and then maybe we go for some of our support options. We've got Reflect, we've got like Confusion and stuff. I mean, I don't know how much it's worth even trying to get a poison off. Maybe that's the plan if we find we can't finish it with Twitru. He says all the same stuff again. We're just going to skip right through it. Okay. Here we go. This is what this gym challenge is about. Is the gym leader. We're meeting him on his terms. We don't have a 6-man team. We don't have the perfect counter. We have our party, and we're figuring out a strategy, a plan, a line is what they call it, I think, in competitive play, to victory. And I love that. I think that's so much more rewarding. You know, it feels... Rock Slide first. Why Rock Slide first? That's so strange. I wonder why it did that. To make me flinch? Because you're faster than me? I guess it's in theory, if you just do that over and over again, it's good for you. But yeah, you're just gonna waste some. You see, now that's weird. Either your plan was to double team, in which case you should have started with double team, or your plan was to focus punch, in which case you should have started with double team. But your plan was to rock slide me exactly once, in case I had focus sash. I'm still not dead. You see, and now you're just like I flinched last turn. I know we know this, but I have so much yarn. Congratulations. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that, and I just lent in. I just let you do it. I need to be paying more attention. I'm not paying enough attention. All right, Magical Leaf. I'm just going to assume you're going to focus punch. I kind of need to keep the pressure on unless I know he's not going to attack. Because I can't afford to let him let a punch through, because I will die if he punches me, especially at this health total. I think this might be enough. No, okay. Now we find out if you have another potion. No, you don't. You have one potion for Primeape, okay, and maybe one for Poliwrath. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna just let me take the win. Thanks. That's interesting. I wonder, is that a fluke of the programming? So, in a situation like that, where a Pokemon has 1 health left, I'm hoping the music stops making that annoying noise. It's not going to. If I do this, no. Okay. So I'm basically dead. I think I'll just switch anyway, because there's no benefit to having Nugget out. Another one, Jesus. So sorry, when a Pokemon is in a position like that, where it's on very low health, the way the AI works is they go, which one of my moves kills? And they go, all my moves kill, because the Pokemon is on such low health. So I'll just pick the first move in my list of moves, as in like literally like from like whatever clockwise order. It's like this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. So its first move must be Focus Punch, which is why it did it. Even though a Rock Slide would have actually killed me and would have gone first, as we saw, the Primeape is faster than I am. It did that because of a fluke of its programming. There you go, fun fact. It's an educational stream. You're welcome. Sorry, what's this question? Can you make a life-like Pokemon with it, including the stuffing? That would be so cool. A big Pokemon? Honestly, probably a big Pokemon like Blastoise. Blastoise is too big. Probably not Blastoise. But maybe like a medium-sized Pokemon. You know, if you wanted to do all the stuffing as well. We're gonna start with Pluck. You're just gonna body slam me, sure. I'm gonna steal your berry, and I'm gonna heal this back. Never mind, I'm dead. I'm 100. It's over. I got paralyzed. It's over. It's 100% over. It's never been more over. We're done. I didn't pay attention. I let him hyper potion without punishing properly. I'm the worst gamer ever. I'm just gonna lose. I'm spiraling. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just making a joke. No, not yet. Yeah, we are not in a good spot, because I now go second for sure. But I do go. No, I might not go. Yeah, okay, no, it's actually probably over. Unless this focus punch doesn't finish me. I wonder if I should have given Twitu a berry to resist paralysis because of that. I don't know what item you have, but it's nowhere near as useful, probably. Okay, I know Poliwrath is faster than me. You've got 4 levels on me. But sure, let's try it. Maybe you'll go for Hypnosis. Oh, you'll hit me with Hypnosis. Okay, well then you still win. You're just gonna style on me. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. It's gonna get punched in the head as hard as light while it's asleep. Cool. Yeah, I didn't win that one. Send a picture when you're finished putting it all away. Nice. Let's see here. Yeah. Look, I don't want to hear it, alright? Okay. Lead with Nugget. Punish the Hyper Potion with either a heal of my own, which sets me up to be more useful against the second Pokemon, or if it hasn't used Double Team, with Poison Powder, although realistically it will have used Poison Powder. Sorry, will have used Double Team. It's going to Rock Slide me, which means that I'm going to be losing health. What are you using as an item? A Shell Bell. Right, the one that heals you very slightly. Okay, do I have a berry that will deal with paralysis? Because that would be pretty substantial right now. What berry pots do I have? Never mind, none. I thought I had berries set up, but obviously not. Yeah, I did. Look at that. I've only got 1 berry left because I planted all my berries and now they're gone. Man, that's annoying. I remember planting them and now they're just gone. Did they just vanish? I don't understand berry pots at all. Whatever. Anyway. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. I'm not. Sorry, I'm just making jokes. Don't worry. Right. Okay. So, running it back for the 3rd time. This time, we're going to be paying attention to the game. It's a novel move. Let's see if it pays off. I would love to have an anti-paralysis berry, but I don't. I think I had one, and then I spent on a berry pot, and the berry pots are all empty for some reason, so never mind. Okay, so let's try this one last time. I think this time we do have it. I think the move here is going to be... Why isn't the guy in here? That's weird. I just realized. I wonder why he's not in this gym. He's in the Pokemon Center, but why? Is it the noise of the waterfall? Is the joke that the waterfall is so loud you wouldn't be able to hear him? That's pretty good. Okay, anyway. Okay, let me think. So yeah, differently, we're going to basically pay attention to when he's going to Hyper Potion, and we're going to try to use that chance to set ourselves up for success. So that means we probably don't just go for an attack. We probably go for, you know, a heal or a reflect or something like that that sets us up so that we're better off in the future. I'm anticipating the Rock Slide again because he did it last time, but I don't know why he did the Rock Slide. I didn't even know he had Leer. That's insane. Didn't even know he had that move. I'm shocked she doesn't have Screech instead. I'm almost certain Primeape can learn Screech. Okay, that's actually huge. That's genuinely a big, massive W for us. But I think I still knock you into red. You haven't double teamed yet. So you're going to heal now. So if I don't miss this, this is pretty good. Oh, I love video games. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. I kind of was afraid of that. But there was kind of nothing I could do because it's like it's still the better move rather than just do what this and basically be like a turn different when it doesn't matter. In some ways, I wish he had Rock Slid me, because then I would get the opportunity to heal, and that's like more reliable than the Poison Powder, but instead he inexplicably did it afterwards, and now we're here in this matchup. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the AI is doing. I don't know why it's variating between the two. I don't know why he hasn't used Double Team once yet. I don't know. Genuinely, I'm fascinated. Anyway, we're in a way better spot. Now you're using Double Team. Fascinating. Genuine. I don't know. I'm so confused by these decisions. Okay, nice. I'm going to stay in against Poliwrath. I'm going to try to go for an early Poison Powder to potentially punish long term. I think if you go for a Focus... You're faster than me, so if you go for a Focus Punch... let's see, you're faster than me. Go for a Body Slam, I probably live. If you go for a Focus Punch and I don't punish you, I die. But then if you're poisoned, I think you lose out over time. So I think this is the best move. Okay, I think I might be alright. Yes, okay. Oh! God in heaven. Okay, so now the only chance we have is if he uses Hypnosis and misses. I don't know why he would do that. I think we go for damage if he does. Oh, okay. No, sorry. Because of the flaw, he's going for Focus Punch because I'm on low enough health. Then he's just pulling the move that's at the top of the list. I think it's like if he fails once or twice, he like looks for an alternate. I think that's the way the AI works. Sorry, fails once, obviously. There you go. Or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe that's not how the AI works. But I'm assuming that's the reason it's using Focus Punch on me, even when I'm like obviously about to die to any move it uses. The only thing that makes sense in my head. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Pluck because I want you to hit me once, and then I want to steal that berry. Perfect. I'm literally gonna get exactly 30 health back. Now, I don't think you're low enough to... Oh, and the Shell Bell too. Fun. Now, I don't think you're low enough that you'll heal. I think, because you're yellow. So I'm going to go for another attack. Okay, yeah. Well, you couldn't... It wouldn't matter. I have Insomnia. Which is also another nice counter here. Okay. Now you are going to heal. I'm at full health. There's no point in just attacking. I'm going to set up Reflect, which is going to help against Body Slam. See, now we're using our brain. Now we're thinking. Yeah, team's defense is raised. Basically, like, I think if I recall correctly, Reflect is effectively like half damage. It's really powerful. So obviously we can shut down any future Focus Punches by just attacking with Pluck, which is fine. And then Body Slams are going to be less effective because of the Reflect. Yeah, nice. Which doesn't mean it still has Surf, which is not ideal. But we might be okay. That Shell Bell might genuinely be the difference between life and death. It's going to keep using Body Slam. Okay, interesting. I wasn't sure if it was going to, like, do the math and see that maybe Surf is better because of the fact that it's, because of the fact that I have Reflectable. But maybe it's because Poliwrath is such a focused attacker. A special attack is so much worse that it's, like, not worth using it. I'm still confused about why it's sometimes using Focus Punch, though. I feel like maybe the AI has a hard time understanding Focus Punch. I think maybe if they did, they would, like, not use it. I think because it's like, I don't know. I'll stop talking as if I know. It's interesting that it keeps using it when it could continue to attack normally and do something, and instead it sort of almost loses a turn. And it doesn't seem to understand it's losing at the turn. Okay. Dig down. Let's have a look. 90, 85. Damages the user a little. Versus 50. Over that time, no one can fall asleep. It's probably worth replacing Uproar. think that's as much as my mum's last order. Wow. I mean, I guess as long as you're using it all, you know. We lost. I lost? How about that? Alright, you're worthy of the Storm Badge. The Storm Badge lets your Pokemon fly to any city or town you've already been to. Here, take this too. Think this is Focus Punch? That is Focus Punch. Doesn't land if the foe you're attacking hits you first, but it's very powerful if it manages to hit. Wahaha, I enjoyed battling you, but a loss is a loss. From now on, I'm going to train 24 hours a day. Ah, Chuck, you're great. Have a great time, man. Maybe I should turn the water back on for him. Maybe he would like that. That's Gym Badge. Then you should have this HM. It's Fly. I'm not teaching Fly to my Pokemon because I don't want to waste a whole move slot. I don't know if I have another flying Pokemon in my box I could use instead. If I don't, I will go catch one. Okay, I don't have one. That'll be a job for the future. I think we'll just surf back, to be honest. Sorry, I should take my party out. Okie dokie. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Take the party back. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Put you at the front. Okay. We'll need a flying Pokemon. Wonder if the gym, or sorry, if the safari's finished. Maybe that would be a place to get one. Nope. Ah, sorry, it's right here, isn't it? That's where we arrived. That's interesting, actually, that this area here is like, it's like sort of set aside. Not anything there. Okay. Okay, I am going to... Oh, I need to go to the Pokemon Center. Whoops. Okie dokie. Lovely water. I would like to surf on it. Okay, now we're going to use a repel. I don't think we're going to see many flying Pokemon on the water. So I'm just gonna, because Wingull doesn't exist yet. More specifically, Wingull's not in Johto. Does exist, obviously, in the remake, but... Ooh. The weather is so beautiful. I'm in a daze. It's like nighttime. Pretty sure it's so much. Pretty sure both my mom and sis have at least double that once. We got 3-4 times, but they do hoard it and don't always use it. I've got projects, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think hoarding it all would not be my particular style. You know, I think if you've got it, use it. If you're not going to use it, find someone who will. You know, we were chatting in the car, and I was explaining to Civ that there's a very kind of there's a concept in be careful, the Shadow Man is out during the night. Exactly. Don't be swimming and saying how nice the weather is. You'll attract Shadow Man. I was explaining that there's a thing in Warhammer called the Pile of Shame, and in Warhammer, I'm sure that's true in other places too, but I will speak to what I know. And a pile of shame in Warhammer is the pile of unbuilt or unpainted models you own. It's kind of the case that nearly everyone who plays Warhammer has models they haven't painted, models they haven't assembled, models they need to repaint, whatever. Maybe models they need to repair. It's very rare to have someone who doesn't have that sort of pile, right? And one of the reasons that they become issues is because people in the hobby of Warhammer will sort of own these things and not necessarily have the time or feel they don't have the time to finish them or work on them, but then they will buy new things. They will buy more boxes of models, and then they will add to their pile, and then their pile will become bigger and harder to process. And you end up with people who have like loads of models, but don't have any of them assembled or any of them painted, and have boxes and boxes. Sometimes even still in shrink wrap, just sitting around in their office space, which is crazy. The waves are wild here. They tire you out as you swim. So I was kind of saying in the context of buying yarn to beware such a state, because I think it can be quite stressful to people to kind of feel as though, wow, Gyarados, dang, that's a good Pokemon. To feel as though you have all this like stuff, all these things, this kind of weight of all these like projects or ideas weighing on you. So like, you know, but I don't know. Maybe it's not the same in other hobbies, and I won't assume it is the same. Mum's ideology is it's on sale, I must have it or use the sale. So she'll buy a 6 of a product she's never used before, doesn't know if she'd like it because it's 5+1. Right, okay, gotcha. Oh god, I'm just dead. Man, Axel, I think we gotta get you a haircut, buddy. Are you stuck on Thrash for a 3rd turn? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, nice, okay. I'm gonna do another headbutt. Think that'll finish you off? Lovely, lovely. Great. Another Gyarados? Sure. A second Gyarados at this time of night? We're intimidating each other. It's so scary in this room. Let's go for an acid. Ooh. I just heard a weird noise. I just heard a weird noise from my computer and I don't know what it meant. How upsetting. How upsetting a thing. I don't know what that was. Stream looks okay. I guess I'll just check on the web browser. It's still up. Yeah, it's still up. Was it one of these... Was it one of these messages or something? Oh, did I get a message on Twitch and I just wasn't used to the noise? That's probably what it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I don't know. Maybe that was it. Anyway, who knows? It's a frightening digital world we live in. We're all doing our best. Okay, Acid didn't do a lot. Let's try Crunch. It's a pretty high power move. Oh, the Quick Claw. Here we go. Oh, right. I got intimidated. Sorry. All my moves are going to be rubbish. Wait, Acid is a special move. Oh, yeah, it's just bad because my special attack's rubbish. Glare. Here we go. A classic Arbok move, Glare. Super cool. Not very good, objectively, because it's like, you've got a like 50% hit chance or something, but super cool. Real Acid. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Damn you. Nice. I'm Beat. I'm Gruffy. Nice to meet you. Ha 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 ha. The currents keep me from reaching that island. What, this island? Oh, the island above you. Right. Ah, these are the Whirlpool Islands, surrounded by the Whirlpools. Right. Oh, I think I haven't fought you yet. Oh, I should have healed Axel. Oh, no. 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 Oh, it's fine. Ice Swimmer Kaylee, sorry, you still not exploring the Whirl Islands. I was too busy antagonizing myself. Let me tell you from experience, Peck is not a good move. You're gonna need a better flying type move. Ow. I think my brain goes, ooh, I can make this with this, then I'm stubborn, won't start more than one project. With so I'm not overwhelmed and don't still hate the card. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That, like, if you've got an approach, that makes sense. I'm going to call it night, quarter and midnight. Fair enough, Murloc. Yeah, no, thank you very much for joining in and contributing. It was great to have you. And congratulations on your second, obviously. And yeah, hope you sleep well and have a great day at school. Hope you learn lots. If you do find out what the mitochondria is, tell me, because I still haven't figured it out. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go this guy. Exam's probably not. Right, okay, yeah. Well, best of luck on the exam then. Now, you better not peck me some more, because, man, I'm sick of being pecked. Mitochondria's the powerhouse of the cell. Wow. What does that mean? I guess I'll try again. I really hope I don't hit myself. I don't have a lot of health to be playing with right now. Man, it do be like that though. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not. I don't wanna lose another Pokemon. Oh god, I have to go right into fighting Jasmine, and I do not have a good team for Jasmine. I have a worse team for Jasmine than I did for Chuck. We did not have an easy time with Chuck. Okay. Okay, much to consider. We have Focus Punch. I don't know if that's any good. It's so specialized, like, it feels like you need a setup into it. Although, no, because no one can learn it because I don't have any punching Pokemon. None of them have fists. Save of you, well, first of all, I hope it does help. I hope you do cool down. Are you able to, crack out the Sudocrem or something to help out? With the cooling? Okay, just to do this again, I can't miss. Genuinely, the main ability of this move is just that it can't miss, you know? Obviously, it's great in the last fight, so I won't complain too much, but... You have it. Good. Is that how you do it? Exactly as I do. Supposed to be a big Pokemon deep beneath Whirl Island. I wonder what it could be. I'm actually just gonna leave. There's like more people. It's good to know there are trainers here to... Oh my god. Oh, fine. I'll go round a long way. But I think I'd rather come back here when I need to, like, level up. Maybe do that off stream. In the sense that, in the sense that... In the sense that I think one of the best things for me would be to have Axel evolve. And then... And then from Axel evolving, you know, maybe bring him against Yasmin. I don't really know, honestly. That's fine. I'm just glad we're back. Okay. Let's heal up. What I understand is sort of it's a sort of bacteria that got ingrained into cells at some point during evolution. It's part of the reason antibacterial meds always take it out of you. They're part of the cycle, generate energy for cells. Fair enough, that sounds right. Could someone tell me, firstly, I think, how many Pokemon Yasmin has and what their highest level is? I think the answer is 3 and maybe 30, but if I'm wrong on either count, I'd love to know. And it's specifically her Heart Gold SoulSilver team, not the rematch team. There is the option to rematch gym leaders later on. Maybe we should do that. Might be a fun thing. In theory, this is supposed to be a run where I do a bit of everything in the Johto region. So maybe we do that. Oh, sorry. You have to give it the medicine. Yes. Why wouldn't she take the... I guess to get her colleagues and stuff. Oh. Did you decide against a cool bath, Civ? I know that's something we were discussing yesterday as an option. Oh, hang on, I've got a phone call. This is very important. This is Warden Baboa. Sorry to keep you waiting. We finally opened the Safari Zone. Do you know where it is? You know the gate, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah, okay. We're a little out of the way, but please come visit. Yeah. That's very understandable, Civ. Okay, so for Yasmin's team, I think Rocky, because he can resist the Magnemites, is going to be good. He also has Rock Smash, although it's not going to do a lot. Short King is bad into the Magnemites, but pretty good into the Steelix. And ultimately he does have Yawn, which is good. Twitwood really doesn't have any good matchups. Axel has okay matchups into everyone, but again, he really needs that evolution. I don't know, maybe we just do that now. Maybe we just get him a haircut. I don't know if that's available today. It's different days of the week. It's a Sunday, right? Yeah, it's not midnight yet, so it's still Sunday. Okay, go up here. Okay, back this way. Down here, this way, this way, this way. Ba, 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 ba. This way, we go back south. Is it really far, or am I okay? I'm just gonna double check my map. In case there's like a cave I forgot somewhere. No, I want to go to Goldenrod. Yeah, just down and... Yeah, cool. Okay. No, it's not far at all. Great. Biddle, 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 biddle. Yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna go... Oh, rats. Yeah, okay. Oh, no. I would like Axel. We're going to use various techniques. This Hoot is going to be our taxi. We're going to capture it and teach it fly so that we can visit different towns more easily. Because I do not want that to be a move that is on my team, because it's a bad move. And I don't have infinite move slots. I'm already regretting teaching my Bayleaf cut instead of just finding someone else to do it. But that's fine. You found me. You've identified Rocky. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I thought for a second we were going to get a big hit off. Bag. I'd like a Pokeball, please. I was hoping we'd catch a different bird for the taxi Pokemon, but realistically, we just need... It's a functional decision, right? Yes. Taxi. There we go. And I can't wait till we're playing a later game in the series and, like, the XP curve isn't so sharp that you can, you know, just have more Pokemon and stuff. That'll be nice. But not today. Not in Johto. Johto, God's own country. A place where no one gets experience. Right, so now we're gonna go back here. Can't remember if I got hurt much or not, but I'll just heal anyway as a precaution. Oh. Guess we've also got the daycare people. If I decide I want, if I decide I need more experience in certain areas, especially for these kind of Pokemon who don't have the necessary benefit of being able to get leveled up otherwise. Much to consider. Okay. Anyway. Yes, we'll teach Fly. Taxi. Or it knows 4 moves. Wow. I mean, I don't think it matters. You know, the plan is never to fight with you, but still, in principle, it should replace Foresight as the sort of least useful moves you have. Right, let's see here. Swap Axel to the front, just because you do get a small amount of friendship for being farted around. I hope there's a haircut person here. If not, it's unfortunate. Alright, are you a haircut person? Okay. The herbal medicine is good, but it undercuts friendship. Yeah. Yep, please. Yep, yes. Axel, please. The light. The light. Ooh, excuse me, I just slapped the microphone, I apologize. Okay. I think the Pokemon fan club might be around here somewhere. Maybe I can ask how friendly Axel's looking. Is this it? No, it's the bike shop. Accidentally talked to Axel. Having a great time. It's the name guy. That's the flower shop. Yeah, I guess the fan club's not here. Let's have a look. No, no mention of, so let me go Pokegear. No, that's like a museum down there. That's the game corner, that's the bike shop. That's the entrance to the underground. Those two buildings there are like the train station and stuff. No, I can't remember where it is. Anyone know where the where the Pokemon fan club is? In this game? Because I can't remember. I'm assuming that like red is houses. Like yellow is buildings with a function of some kind. Let me just double check. That's the radio zone. That's the global terminal. Okay. Not related to our business. Do we have any Pokemon in the... No, okay. Might be worth doing. Playing Heart Gold or Soul Silver? I'm playing Soul Silver. Mostly to mix it up because I own Heart Gold. And I thought it would be a nice change. Oh, I can fly to Lake of Rage. Nice. Ooh, let me just take a sip of water. I'm about that. No, I appreciate you checking. No, don't worry about that. No, you're not a bell end. I appreciate you asking, and I appreciate you checking, and I appreciate you you looking it up for me, because I can't remember where it is. Oh, is it Olivine, actually? I have a weird sense it might be Olivine. Vermilion City in the Kanto region. Oh, man. Dang it. Okay, so yeah, so... It's, you can't... Because in the... Oh my god, Anthony, this better be important. Sup, this is Anthony, how are you? Lately I've been running across Repulsive Tata. Yeah, Alright, thanks, Anthony. That was great. I'm really grateful for you ringing me just to tell me that. Oh, this car is a fishing rod. Haha, we have ourselves a new angler. Water type Pokemon are found in the sea alone. They go wherever there is water. Thanks, man. I should come into this building earlier, obviously. Jeez. Maybe I haven't checked the buildings in this city yet. I kind of assumed I had. Whenever I roll into Olivine, I always feel at the Olivine Cafe. Everything on the menu makes me feel stronger. I can't stop eating. Gobble, gobble, choke. Ah, I'm choking! That was close. I'd shoot before I swallow my food. How's your Pokemon training coming along? Have you ever noticed that in the mountains, sometimes there are round boulders right in your way? You can move them with hidden move strength. Hikers at Mount Mortar sometimes have extra, or so I've heard. Cool. The cafe's menu is chock full of the hearty fare for beefy sailors. Beefy sailors. There are 2 houses up here. I guess I should check these too. Whenever I get in trouble, Daddy always scares me. My sister gave me a lot of seals. Here, have some. You don't have a seal case? I was going to give you some seals. What, like the animal? Along the way to Keanwood, there are 4 deserted islands. Bad kids are taken to the islands as punishment. Jeez. I'm a beefy sailor. Have you ever sailed before, Civ? I'm looking for this Pokemon. If you have a Krabby, would you like to trade it for my Voltorb? No, I'm sorry, man. Gee, that's really disappointing. That is disappointing. If I'd caught that Krabby earlier, I would have been able to trade with this guy. Okay, wants to play. Well, there's no time. We're busy fighting a gym leader. Let's look this up now. Oh. Aha! Okay, I'm glad I looked this up. This is weird. Let's fly. Don't know if I've done this before. I feel like I've done it before in a different game, but not in this game. Check this out. This is why I really wish I had like a big guidebook for this game or something, because there's so much stuff in it. So, back in Goldenrod City. In the department store. Hi there. 5th floor, please. I picked the wrong floor. I'm a fool. It's fine, I'll just go down the stairs. Wait, what day is it if it's not Sunday? I thought it was... Wait, I'm so confused. What day does the game think it is? I guess I'll check my Poke Gear. Yeah, it says Sunday. I'm sorry, I don't have a Drowsy. Oh no, I do. I should have traded with him. I forgot. Uh-huh. Okay. Is she actually up here? Did I get the floor right? No, stop talking to me. Okay, so never mind. On Sunday, a woman does come, and she can measure your Pokemon's happiness, but apparently she's left. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize she would just leave. Well, there you go. That's life, you know. Anyway, I guess we'll just leave. I guess this was a huge waste of time. Well, I hope we all learned something. I certainly didn't. I guess that's not true. I learned Civ as a beefy sailor. Powerful sailor. Well, if that's true, Civ, I should take you to Olivine Cafe. Apparently, sailors love it there. I don't know what kind of commute there is between you know, Olivine Cafe and Ireland, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okay, it really trusts you. Okay. It really trusts you. How much liking is that? Okay. Figure out just get rid of the light. Oh. Right, so you're still not happy enough to evolve. So what can I do that cheers you up? Obviously he's winning battles, walking around, leveling up. Getting haircuts, we just did that. What else is there? Play with it. I can't. I don't know how. Okay, so let's reconvene outside of the gym in Olivine. Right, okay, so I believe that I can bring 4 Pokemon into Jasmine's gym. I'm fine, don't worry about it. Of the Pokemon in my party, let's go ahead and do another sit down, stand out, think about. Okay. I don't think Twitwoo will do much. Steel resists flying, and it might even resist Psychic. I have a vague sense it resists Psychic, but I actually don't know for sure. But also, all the Pokemon in the gym either have Electric-type moves, which are effective against it, or have Stone-type moves, which is also good against it. So it's not a great matchup for Twitwoo, offensively or defensively, so it's not worth having. In that same vein, I worry about the electric damage to Short King, but upside, he is good against the ground type. So, mixed bag. It might be Monty Python. I'm pretty sure Dark isn't effective against Steel, and Poison literally can't affect Steel. So he can't do anything. The main thing he can do is have Intimidate and go first, and just hit them with the Intimidate debuff to make it easier for the rest of my party to survive. I believe in anything called. I can't go high enough. I'm sorry. I'm too sick. If I had a clear sinuses, I'd try to go for the high note, but I can't. I believe in a thing called love. Just a little bit of my heart. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's not happening. You were taken by the darkness. That's fine. These things happen. So I think our 4-man gang for Yasmin is these 4. I really, really need a Pikachu instead of a Pichu. I really need the stat difference of not having a baby Pokemon anymore. It is kind of do or die at this stage. Like, you know, I don't think it's even slightly feasible to have a Pokemon who has a stat total that low, basically. I just don't think it'll make any sense. So I don't know. I'm gonna BRB because I need to blow my nose, actually. I'm just gonna leave you here enjoying the music of the Pokemon Center. So 1 sec. Cannot believe that. I got a feckin' call on the Pokegear while I was stepping away. I could hear it on my headset. It was feckin' Arnie, and I bet you he had absolutely nothing valuable to say. Can I mute this thing or something? No. Yeah, okay. What a weird... Oh, I've left the radio on. It stays on. No, it's off. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, so the thing I need... So yeah, sorry about the phone. The thing I need is that I need to get a Pikachu. I need it. I need it. I need to have some way to... When it's not relaxing, uncool. Yeah, agreed. Okay. Sorry, yeah, I'm fine. Apologies. I was just briefly reading up on the friendship mechanics because I need to understand how long it's going to take to get a Pikachu because I genuinely think if I go in there with Pichu, it doesn't matter what moves or what plan I have because I will get killed. Like I will get my head knocked in by virtue of having a Pokemon who is just fractionally as useful. And I think it's that simple. Steel type, she's trying to hide her tenderness behind her steely coldness. Oh, okay. That's sort of a weird thing for you to say. No advice from me, just... I'm psychoanalyzing the gym leader now. Yeah, so I don't know. I think maybe we have to lead with Axel and do some swap training, because I really do think we need... And just hope that the fights and the experience are the thing that makes the difference. I knew you'd come here. Thank you for helping the gym leader, but battle is a separate matter. Go for it. Oh, okay. I thought you'd battle me. I know how capable you are from the lighthouse. It's time you showed that side of yourself to Jasmine. Good luck. Oh, okay. So I don't fight anyone else. Okay. So then I think it should be a 3v3, because I think Yasmin has 3 Pokemon. So in that case... I'm going to go for the rogue choice to retire Axel for now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a shot or two against Jasmine, see how we do. If we feel like there's a line, I think we play it out. If it looks like this is not something I can do without the help of a more appropriate Pokemon like Pikachu, then I think what we do is I do a tiny bit of off-stream grinding just to make sure that it's at max happiness, and then we basically get it to evolve on stream. And maybe I level up my other Pokemon, but honestly, given how the fight with Morty went, I don't want to overlevel. I think I've kind of learned it's not really worthwhile, you know? Okay, so Yasmin, you're leading with Magnemite. Oh goodness, excuse me. Maybe I need more water. You're leading with Magnemite. Steel, electric. I don't think you have any steel type moves. I'm gonna negate your electric moves with Rocky. Gonna go for the Screech, Rock Smash combo to try to knock down your defenses and then finish you off. Although Rock Smash has a chance of lowering defense, so maybe I just go for 2 Rock Smashes instead. You know, it's kind of 2 hits, and maybe we see how it does. Against Steelix, the plan is basically just sort of throw everyone at it and hope we survive. Before we get started, I am just going to take another very brief BRB to refill my water. Because of that little cough I did, I'm concerned about a bad audio experience for the stream, so I'll be back momentarily. 1 sec. Okay, we are back. I have water. I've had a little sippy sip. We're going to take on Yasmin. Let's see how this goes. Thank you for your help at the lighthouse, but this is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Yasmin, a gym leader. I use the Clang Steel type. Do you know about the Steel type? They are very hard, cold, sharp, and really strong. I'm not lying. I don't know why you'd think I was... I don't know why you'd think I would think you were lying. But, I mean, now I think you are lying, because you said that. So Yasmin's an interesting design, because I don't feel like she does a lot of steel in her design. I don't know if that's the point, is that she's not really a steel type trainer. She's forcing herself to do something she doesn't want to do. But it's kind of strange. Okay, that's not great. Okay, that's really bad for us. Because you can just Sonic Boom me down. Okay, love that. This might be it. The good news is I am faster than you. Oh, and you can miss. Ooh. Okay. So now I try to screech you down. And see if another Rock Smash finishes you off. Okay, Sonic Boom might genuinely be a problem. Sonic Boom, if you don't know, is a move that does a fixed 20 damage every time it hits. I have 63 health, which means I take 4 hits and I lose, you know? So it doesn't matter how strong I am. You know, that's it. Okay, the Screech is definitely the move. Because the Screech is a big difference. So we know that for next time. Steelix, switch Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Gonna go Short King. I think against Steelix, I might go for Curse. Again, setting up against Pokemon who have this... Oh my god, 35. Okay, we're gonna Curse. Okay, that's not great for us. We're already slow, so the Curse downside doesn't matter. We drop speed, but we get a buff to attack, defense. Oh, rats. I thought it was... a bigger buff defensively, although the defense buff is nothing in this particular matchup, especially if it means you spend a turn screeching. Okay, that's super effective. That's not great, and unfortunately Curse is no boon to my Surf attack. I wonder if I should have gone for the Yawn instead. Iron Tail, nice. Ooh! Was that a crit? No. That is frightening. Okay. Okay. So now you're not going to heal because of that. You were going to heal, but now you're not because of your Citrus Berry. Okay. 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 Right. Soundstorm, yeah. Ooh, okay. Missed the Iron Tail. I think this might be it. Oh, I just don't see a line now to finish off the I don't know how we get the last Magnemite. Genuinely, I think he beats us because he has Sonic Boom. Oh, let me think. Can't poison it, can't burn it, so I need to hurt it enough with actual attacks. Nugget can go for the one-on-one with Synthesis, which is not a good match, but is an option. But I think to do that, we want to hit it with Screech. I think we give up, even though you've got Rock Smash, our best move in terms of fighting. I think we have to go for the Screech because the defense drop is so important. Properly tempered steel won't be made rusty by things like this. I think we have to go for the Screech. We have to hope that that is enough, that then we can... if it missed and we got a second one off, that'd be huge. Without it, we'll see how we do. Sandstorm subsided, that's also good. Sonic Boom doesn't finish me, but a lightning attack probably does. You probably go first. I still think there's no other option I have in terms of doing anything. I go for the yawn. If you let me have it, I get it for free. Nah, Thunderbolt, yeah. And now we've just got the clock of Sonic Boom versus Nugget. So 5 hits technically, and I do have Synthesis. Poison Powder, I believe, is useless. I can't remember if it's immune. I don't know if that's a later generation. I don't want to necessarily risk it with a turn, so I think I'm just going to have to go for Magical Leaf. I think we're just talking about, like, attrition here. Oh, it's a special attacking move? Okay. I'll have to compare that to Cut and see how it does. Okay, that's quite bad for us, because that might mean we can't... Yeah, okay, so now... Okay, this is the kind of battle we're having. Okay, maybe you don't have Sonic Boom? Yeah, I think you don't have Sonic Boom. I think the other one did, and you don't. I don't know what you have instead, but... I want to see what Cut does, comparatively. It's much of muchness. Okay. So we are permanently paralyzed, which means we're going second. I'd love to stop being confused, at least. No, not today. Okay, great. I mean, I'm never going to win with these confusion odds, so, yeah, it doesn't really matter what I want at that stage. Because I've hit myself at least once every time I've been confused so far. You want to finish yourself off? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the Rock Smash works. The Rock Smash does work. The problem is that we need Screech. I genuinely... Does Monty have Screech? And is that actually the move? Is Monty full sacrificial lamb? Your job is just to hit them with the Screech. You got Glare too. Right. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just run Monty, and effectively your job is just to hit them with the status moves. And the Intimidate's not bad against Steelix either. It's actually quite good. I mean, if that's the performance we're going to get from Nugget, then it's much of muchness. Let's try it. Let's mix it up. So I think I want to open Monty, go for the Screech. I don't even know if I go for the Glare. In my head, I'm like, go for the Screech. Hit with the Sonic Boom. Swap into swap into Short King to prompt them to Thunderbolt, swap into Rocky to negate the Thunderbolt. And that means that then Rocky arrives, he's unhurt, the Magnemite has been screeched, and then you go with the Rock Smash, which probably does about half the health, and then that sets you up for a better advantage with the rest of the party. See, it's hard, but I love this. This is so cool. It's so much more exciting to have to, like, find ways to win, you know. Because if I had my full team of 6, even though they're not great, the fact that I would have double Yasmin's Pokemon would just mean I could kind of muddle through a line. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be that hard. It would be tough, but it wouldn't be impossible at all. I didn't expect the Thunder Wave, so anyway, we'll see what we can do. Okay, great. And now you're going to see a super effective Thunderbolt and go for it, I hope. I'm swapping in so that you don't do it. Perfect. Okay. And now I Rock Smash you. And you're double defense dropped. Got the third one. Okay, huge. So I think this is going to two-shot you. I wish you wouldn't do that. I'm going to hit myself. Yeah. Love that. Yeah, no. Set yourself up so you definitely get killed now. Do you want to do it again? Do you want to hit yourself again? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's great. So this is no longer a real game of Pokemon. This is, do you hit yourself or not? The game, which is much less interesting. So I take back what I said. See, if I could use items to negate the anyway, I'm not going to get into it. I'm still going to use the same move. Screeching is still better. No, it doesn't matter. I'll see if the Glare is worth it, though. The Intimidate's definitely worth it. Okay, so that's huge. I think the Steelix is going to be an easy take now, weirdly enough. So it's got its attack reduced, and it's also got its, Actually, if you will Screech me, that'd be great. Maybe I stay out and let you Screech me. I get another defense drop. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that does basically nothing, kind of what I expected. I'm kind of hoping that it'll use a Screech on me, and that'll set up for the switch even better. Okay, no, it's just going to use Iron Tail. Now, why would you do that? Okay, just because it's reasonably good. Okay. It's just high power, right? So it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so... maybe when the Supersonic comes in, I just need to swap right away. I just can't risk the confusion. Maybe that's the actual move. Okay, my defense is down. I think I'm faster now because of the fact that you are paralyzed. It's a shame I didn't swap on that missed move, because it basically got us very little. Okay. Yeah, so now... yeah, and so I think now I finish you with Surf. Okay. I think I lead with Monty. Go for the Screech again. Try to set up... no, I think I go for the Glare first. I've been priding myself saying my Phoebus is Steelix. Well, keep fighting. I'm sorry, I'm making a joke. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, look at this team, man. We are in bad shape. Meanie, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Just making a joke. Property temperature, yeah, I know, I've heard it. That doesn't matter. Your only attacking move is special. Does this matter? Do I live a Thunderbolt? Probably not. Like a 90 power move. Man. Yeah, I should have swapped. Should have swapped on that missed move. I think that would have made the difference. Okay. So the only way... I wonder if I should have gone the other way. Force the Thunderbolt. But then what do I do next, right? Like, there's no other move. Basically, my only chance is that you make a series of inexplicable mistakes. Because that kills me at this stage. Yep, okay. I mean, we'll finish it because I'm not allowed to press the forfeit button. But, I mean, I have just lost. Probably should have saved before this fight and just done a reset if I was, like, at this point, right? Is the move to replace Short King with Nugget, because Nugget can also hurt Steelix? Surf isn't actually super good. I mean, obviously it's good, and Nugget and Short King is tough, which is nice, but it sort of doesn't matter in the sense that like in terms of like what we're actually dealing with, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like he just exists to fight Steelix, and then he has nothing to do because he's like lower than the Magnemites, who also, because he's taken damage fighting the Steelix, is always in a position that they can kill him. Whereas like, would another Pokemon who, you know, wasn't in that position and could survive accordingly, would that make a difference? I don't know. Would Focus Punch make a difference? Maybe, with all the Supersonic they use, but I don't have anyone who can punch. Okay, let's run it back. I think there was a line there. I think I made mistakes, and I think bad luck also influenced us. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Okay. This is so funny. So, as someone who has played with this game like 3 or 4 times, I don't know, I think 3 times, I love Cyndaquil. He's my favorite starter, full stop. So I always bring him. When you have Cyndaquil, this gym is a joke, because you just go, you know, fire type move, and it's over. It is genuinely insane to be here and to be like, I'm struggling because I don't have a move into Yasmin. I wish I had a way to deal with that Thunder Wave, but I just don't. I don't have berries. I don't have like anything. I spent all my berries trying to make more berries, and they've vanished into the ether, which is great. I think you're gonna go with a Supersonic, maybe. Okay, that's great. That's a pretty big W for us. Rock Smash. Supersonic. So now I'm gonna swap because I do not want that second. I do not want that to happen again. You're not gonna use Thunderbolt, so I'm gonna swap into Short King and encourage you to use Thunderbolt, and then I'm gonna swap back to Rocky. You're gonna use probably Supersonic, or you're gonna use Sonic Boom. And that's fine. Short King can take Sonic Boom. He actually has enough health. And now we're gonna swap back to Rocky. Basically, I'm playing Pokemon like a competitive player, and the AI is playing it like it's a Pokemon video game. I'm reading them. That's what they call it. Because your defense is down, this Rock Smash now finishes you off. So now we want to send... yes. We want to try to get the paralysis off of Glare, because you're always going to first turn... you're always going to first turn Sandstorm. Maybe you wouldn't if you could kill me, but I'm at full health. So I'm going to try to Glare you, and then I'm immediately going to swap. Because we've learned before there's basically no point in doing anything else. And then we're going to hope that we can do the work with King, who maybe should have the Shell Bell for this fight, now that I'm thinking about it. That slight healing might make the difference, especially with the... part of me wants to switch out against the Screech, but another part of me thinks I just don't think I have the Pokemon for it. Wow, okay. That's huge. And now you're going to heal yourself out of range. Okay, amazing. This might be This might be very substantial. Okay, I don't know why you screeched again. Maybe because you can't finish me off with Iron Tail and you're trying to aim for it? Because I'm faster than you, perhaps? Okay. Okay. So now there is a line. Because we have 3 Pokemon up against her last. But this took 3 shots, but I think we do have it. Nice. Yeah, sure. I'm still paralyzed, but that's great. Yeah, Sandstorm's still going. Not great for Short King, but that's fine. We're going to switch. We're going to go for Monty. I'm already paralyzed, so it's not going to use Thunder Wave. It might use Supersonic. Yeah, no, I know. I've heard it before. Intimidate doesn't matter. You've only got Sonic Boom and Thunderbolt. I'm going to go for Breach. Oh, you're faster than me because I'm paralyzed. That's annoying. I hope I get this off. Really would appreciate that. Okay, fantastic. And it hits. Nice. Okay, a lot of loops we just jumped through there to get us here. Okay. I'm in a really bad spot. I'm going to swap. You could use Thunderbolt. It's probably your most damaging move, so I'm going to swap to Rocky. I think you use Thunderbolt over Sonic Boom. Yeah, okay, nice. I got the read. Okay. I think we have this. Because now your only option is to either confuse me or... Yeah, you can Supersonic me, but that's fine, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to... So now you're going to Sonic Boom, I'm going to swap. Because you're using a volatile condition, that's what it's called. Which means that when I swap back into Rocky, I will no longer be confused. Yeah, and I can take Sonic Booms a couple of times. The Short King is pretty tough. Now you want to use Thunderbolt because you're facing off against a water type. And now you Thunderbolt Rocky. Unless you read me, in which case it doesn't matter because you just Sonic Boom me. Yeah. Okay. The only thing you could have done correctly is Supersonic me so that I swap into Supersonic, but that would just reset the loop. Okay, another defense drop. You are going to Super Potion, Hyper Potion with that. So then I Screech you so that you're set up to lose more defense, and then I finish you off. Oh, my controller ran out of battery. How inopportune. Alright, I will use the mouse for this, I guess. What a weird way to finish the stream. Rock Smash. I've clicked on it. Oh, Rock Smash. Okay. Oh, you missed. Well, looks like you don't know. Oh, I need to find my... Oh, yes, I forgot. I cleverly rerouted all my charging cables so they're on top of my desk, so I can charge my controller without reaching under the desk like a greasy monkey. Okay, there we go. I'm not confused, so you're just using more... Yeah, that's fine. You're still at -4, -6. You got Screech twice, and... No, you're at -5. Yeah, so I just win. Oh! Let's fucking go. That was a hell of a match. Yasmin, that is the finest match you have ever put up. That was great. I am genuinely chuffed. You are a better trainer than me in both skill and kindness. Yeah, and I don't run Supersonic and Thunderwave, so I'm a better trainer in a lot of ways. In accordance with league rules, I confer upon you this badge. The Mineral Badge. Thanks. With that badge, all Pokemon, including Trader Pokemon to level 70, will obey you without question. Please take this too. Level 70? I'm not even at level like 30 yet. Why are we wasting our time with this? It is called Iron Tail. Your Pokemon will hit the target with its hard tail, occasionally lowering its defense. So it's like Rock Smash. Okay. Did they have anything new to say when you win? You are amazing. You should aim even higher since you have such potential. Have you been to Mahogany Town? Impressive! You should continue your journey to different places since you can use surf. Why don't you try it on the Lake of Rage? That was awesome. The Steel type, huh? That was one heated battle you had. Didn't even use the Fire type move. I don't know why you said that. Okay. Gina, I swear to God, this better be important. I'm riding a serious high right now. Good evening. It's me. Were you awake? Yes. My Bulbasaur and I were getting more in sync with each other. We battled a wild Rattata and managed to... I just defeated the 6th gym leader of the Johto region. The 6th gym leader, Gina. In the same amount of time, your Bulbasaur is getting better at fighting Rattatas. I have defeated 3/4 of the gym leaders of this entire region. Oh, okay. Good work, everyone. A well-deserved heal. Right, that is a hell of a place to end this stream. So, let's heal up our party. Let's you know what, actually, let's set ourselves up for the next stream. We're gonna go into our PC. We're gonna go ahead and grab our taxi. Should have just hit withdrawal. Shouldn't have bothered with all this stuff. Because I've already been to Mahogany Town, because I did a bit of exploring while I was grinding, because the level curve in this game is a nightmare from which there's no escape. We're still under-leveled, but it actually doesn't matter anymore, because we're so good at video games. So I can actually fly all the way to Mahogany Town. So let's fly to Mahogany Town. There's some trainers here I didn't fight. I haven't fought everyone. I just did some exploring because I was like trying to figure out how many trainers I had to use to level up, basically, because I was under-leveled. But we have a good number now, and obviously, as I said, against Morty, I kind of realized being under-leveled is maybe part of the challenge, because the gym leaders are sort of weird in that, like, their teams are very, what would you say? They're very, like, top-heavy. Like, they have, like Chuck is a weird exception, because Chuck has, like, you know, Chuck has 2 good Pokemon, but a lot of the gym leaders have, like, kind of 1 main Pokemon and then a bunch of, like, other Pokemon who are also present. But anyway, obviously, in fairness, Yasmin's Magnemites were the true menace, so maybe I shouldn't say that, but anyway, we'll leave it at that for now. All that is to say, that was a very successful stream. I am terrifically proud of myself for finding that line against Yasmin, with the completely scuffed team we find ourselves with. You know, our little ragtag group of underdogs continue to somehow overcome the odds we face off against. I genuinely think the next time we encounter a rival, he is going to beat me senseless, because I have just not a real team. He has a real team. But who knows, maybe I'll surprise myself again. So I think we will leave it there for the evening. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for your time, your attention. Civ, thank you for being here first. Thank you for all your contributions to the stream. Thank you for all your moderation work. I appreciate you very, very much. For everyone else who was here, Mur, thanks for being second. Hope you do great in your exam tomorrow. I know it's gone, but I should still say it. Miss Thing, Too Old, Quink, great to have you all. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope we're all doing great. Yeah, and I hope to see you all again soon. Hopefully much sooner than the last time there was a gap. I think we're pretty close to finishing the Johto region. So from what I remember, we've got the Lake of Rage, then we've got the 7th gym, then we've got the Team Rocket, then the 8th gym, and then we've got the Pokemon League. And then, because this is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because it's Gen 2, we head into the Kanto region. We've got all the gyms in the Kanto region, then we have a rematch with the Elite Four. So maybe next stream, I think next stream we're looking at finishing Gym 7, maybe also Rocket. I think stream after that we might hit Gym 8. That said, Gym 8's actually so hard, man. I remember struggling so much with my other team, and like, I think this team might have a really bad time, so we'll see. Anyway, all that is to come. We found a line against Jasmine. I believe in this team. I believe there's a line for everything. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for all your chats, your time, your attention. I had a good time watching the stream. I had a great time hosting it and playing along. And I hope we can have more fun in the future. So, good night, God bless, sleep well, and I'll talk to you soon.